J-Man. I am Jason, defender of geekdom. My true calling in life was revealed to me the day I had discovered YouTube. I have the power! I became J-Man, the most powerful geek in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. My friends Steven, Owen, and Sean. Together, we defend geekdom from the evil forces of social media. J-Man. Hello, everybody. What's going on? J-Man here in the Phantom Zone. It is a Phantom Zone, isn't it? It's just weird. We don't know what's going on, do we? A lot of garbage shows are on. Some are garbage and some are not as garbage as you may think that they are, but they probably are. I came to the realization that a lot of people like a lot of stuff that's kind of garbage, and we're giving a lot of stuff a pass, and I'm kind of guilty of that. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Lately, I've been going back and, reading some old stuff and reading some old Doctor Strange issues and, just random comics. And I've been reading my pulp magazines. I've been reading Gore here. I went back to Spawn, so big channel update. I'm done doing X-Men reviews. I'm going to personally collect New Mutants in the physical form. I'm going to collect Action Comics in physical form, and I'm going to collect Wonder Woman. That's it for DC and Marvel. I've converted fully back to Spawn. I started with Spawn for 5 years or 4 years or whatever. 4 years of I did 4 years of Spawn when it first launched in '92, I think. Never missed an issue. I ended up selling those issues. I regret selling those issues. I even had a lot of the toys, which I don't regret selling the toys as much as I regret selling the issues. But I'm going to get those issues back. I'm already gotten a bunch of them back. So I'm hitting Spawn hard. I'm going to be doing a weekly Spawn review. Probably, maybe not weekly, maybe weekly. I don't know, weekly or monthly. I got to do one where I'm going to try to catch everything up because I'm about like 30 something behind. I'm going to catch those up. And today we're going to have open mic and all that as well. I'm just waiting here for a couple of other people. And did I put this on Twitter? Yes, I did put this on Twitter. I did. Okay. All right. Well, we have someone back who hasn't been on for, a couple of weeks, I think. So, no, I don't think so. I think it's been a couple of weeks. But anyways, let's bring him in. Hey, Steve.
J-Man, I'm going to ask you the most important question that anyone is going to ask you in the next few, probably hours or days, weeks, months.
What's that?
Have you pre-ordered Shaw Brothers Volume 2?
Let me see. Let me see what I got here.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Of course I've ordered Shaw.
Man, 36 Chamber of Shaolin.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Yeah, they don't have 8 Diagram Pole Fighter though. There's 4 Shaolin movies. I think 2 or 3 of them are on there. At least 1 and 2 are on there.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% got those. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. I got that stuff, so that'll be good.
Well, they got the kid with the golden arm in this one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that Can't Be Reached for Comment mentioned last year.
It could be. I have some of these. I have some of these in shittier formats.
Yeah.
So sure, Crimson, you can come in. I posted a link in the chat. And Skeptic, I know you're going to come in and contribute nothing. So that's. Oh man, come on.
Takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. I am not a big man.
Oh, we love everyone here, even the people that we hate. We still love. Okay.
And we don't hate you, Skeptic. We love you.
No, we like Skeptic. So yeah, DW's not coming on. I don't think.
He's probably soaking his head in the bathtub after watching She-Hulk. Based on the reaction I heard from him, he's probably doing that.
Yeah, he wasn't really excited. Okay, I got a special one for Crimson Ghost. How's this one for introducing?
You.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, Crimson.
Hey, how's it going?
We're doing the Sea Skeptics Society. I put the link in there, buddy. What's going on there? That was weird. You've been turned into a bug creature?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like, what happened there? I couldn't hear you.
No, I'm here.
He wasn't talking.
Oh, so what is that? Me talking?
No. It's just feedback, I think.
Oh, it's just feedback. Oh.
So, what do you guys think of She-Hulk?
Steve hasn't watched it. Well, the first episode was garbage. It had all that stupid shit that like nobody wants, nobody likes. And the second one was like okay, but like it's just not. Yeah, you can join Skeptic. I put the link in there.
So
Crimson, do you have YouTube open with at the same time? Is that what's causing the feedback?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah. Make sure you mute the YouTube that you're watching on the stream.
I mean, I haven't watched She-Hulk, but if they have Abomination changing back into Tim Roth, the Abomination could change back.
Yeah, Abomination's in there.
But no, Skeptic was asking why Abomination.
No, I know could change back. Yeah, he can change back. Yeah.
Yeah, he can. Without watching the show.
Yeah. So what happened is that, can you hear us, Skeptic?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So what happened is that so episode 1 had all that cringe crap in it.
I watched both.
Yeah. So episode 1.
We try it this way.
Yeah, I think that's better. That's better. So the problem with episode 1 of
That was
She-Hulk
my earphones.
The problem with the She-Hulk episode 1 was that it's just her saying, "Oh, I'm better than Bruce" and all this other bullshit, and you're like, "Well, why are you talking?"
Bitch.
I know, and I don't think we're supposed to think that. This is that problem that Marvel has, where they can't write characters. It's usually female characters, and it's usually they're really written as really irritating people. That's like nobody is like this in real life. Like I understand that she's like that. She's playful and funny with Bruce before she gets the She-Hulk powers, but afterwards, I would think she'd be a lot more scared, and it would have to be serious. And this is a Marvel problem. They cannot do anything remotely serious. It has to continuously be stupid lines of dialogue. For some reason, though, Doctor Strange 2 had a lot of serious parts. I don't know why that. Maybe Sam Raimi influence. But like all these other shows, it's just like, oh, she's being jokey and stupid. It's like, I understand my cousin and I grew up together and we make fun of each other all the time. But not when, I had a kidney stone, right? Whatever, a couple times now. And she wasn't saying, oh, I never had a kidney stone. It's like stupidness. It's like it's like when she became Hulk, it's like, oh my God, Jen, you're a Hulk. We have to figure this out. And it looked like it was going to be serious, for a little bit. You're like, okay. And then she goes right back into being her stupidness. It's like, why? Like, no, stop it. And then she's like, oh, I had more problems than you because I'm a woman. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did your father abuse you? Did your father experiment on you? Did your father kill your mother? Did your father then try to attack you? Did you then become a green monster and destroy shit? Did you then lose the only person you loved? Did you then have the military trying to kill you? Did you then have to go into hiding?
To commit suicide.
Right. Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ. And the problem is that this isn't two characters that we don't know. This is one character that we do know, Hulk, and one character that we don't know. You never introduce a new character by making fun of an old character we know. It doesn't work ever. You look at every television series, anytime a new character comes in and starts making fun of the old character, everyone's like, this happened with Serpentor. He came in, and I'm like, "You're not Cobra Commander. Who are you?" And he's like, "I am the real leader." I'm like, "You're not, though."
Yeah.
Right?
Like the Fallen in Transformers 2.
I like
Transformers.
Serpentor,
no,
but I mean, yeah.
I mean, you're okay with Serpentor, but it's like it was irritating. I'm like, "You're not the boss."
The best part of
you like the
Serpentor was his
Fallen?
creation.
His creation was awesome. The Fallen was
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. My dad loved Transformers 2, and I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, it's bad. But the thing is, people liking or not liking. When someone says, I'll say, when someone says, "I know X person who likes X movie," that doesn't mean anything, because it's like, if your dad liked Transformers 2, did your dad go buy all the toys?
Well, he bought it for me.
Right, but he didn't buy toys for himself, and he didn't get posters,
No.
he didn't get tattoos and all. Right, so the problem is like, you're not hitting the target audience. It's like my cousin liked Star Trek Beyond. Is that the third movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
She hates Star Trek. She thinks it's boring, never watches it. And she watched Star Trek Beyond, and she told me, she's like, "Oh, I really like Star Trek Beyond. You should see it." And I was like, "Okay, so if you really liked it, and you hate every other Star Trek thing, then what do you think?" It's like, then no, I won't like it, right? Like, and the thing is, I'm like, great. Now that she likes Star Trek, is she going to go watch all the other movies, go to the theme parks, buy toys? Because there's a theme park at that time with the Star Trek.
What?
I went to Steve
A Star Trek theme park.
It was
There
the
was
Hilton.
a Star Trek Hilton in Vegas.
Oh.
Vegas. Yeah, it was awesome. I got pictures of it. And the rides were like that Disneyland ride. Like, you're in the Starship. Yeah, you're in the Enterprise, and they attack, and you have to run to a shuttle, and there's Borg walking around shooting at you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, it's
wow.
gone. You can't
It's
go
gone
to it
now. It's gone now. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, JJ killed it. But it's like, so now that my cousin likes Star Trek Beyond, is she buying the toys? Is she reading the books? Is she getting comic books? Is she getting? No, she's like, "Oh, that was a cool movie," and then that's it. So it's not reaching, like Star Wars and all this other stuff. That it's like the people that love it, like, look, my entire back here, that this entire section is all Star Wars. One of, like, if I had to put all my Star Wars stuff up, it would be an entire room of only Star Wars. It's like, as it is, I pared it down to like one shelf. So I mean, it's crazy. But anyways, so back to She-Hulk really quick. It's like, yeah. So we know that Hulk went through all this personal stuff. Go ahead, Crimson. Go ahead, Crimson.
No, go ahead.
No,
yeah,
and
I'm sorry. Did your someone you love?
Oh, he's gone. So basically,
his comment was so profound, YouTube got rid of him.
Yeah, that's it. They're like, "No, don't say it."
And drop my phone.
That's the problem.
I saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. So it's like, so the character comes across as being irritating, because you're like, but everyone, you're supposed to, and most people probably still do, like Hulk. You're like, "Well, I like Hulk." It's like, I don't want someone talking down to him who doesn't know what he's been through. And the problem is that she should know what he's been through, because they're cousins. So that first episode was bad, and then she did her woman's speech, which was bad.
I don't know why they changed the origin. There's no particular reason why they needed to.
Well, there is. The reason is that you can't. How can Hulk give blood? How would you get a needle in him?
I guess, yeah.
He's always Hulk now.
But he's got that little inhibitor in me.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But that is the change in the origin. Otherwise, it's the same. She gets a blood transfusion. Well, sort of. So what happens, Steve, is that he's Hulk all the time, right?
Right.
But he built this thing that it's so wonky. It's just so wonky. He built this wristband that like stops him, that turns him back to Banner. We don't know when he built this. We don't know when he built it.
Did that exist in the comics?
Well, he's been everything in the comics. Forget about the comics. It's like Superman was electric energy blue being. That doesn't mean anything. Comics don't mean anything. There's one every month. There's gonna be weird things that happen. So anyways, so he was normal Banner at some point. We don't know when this is. It could have been before he became the full smart Hulk, right? Like it was like he had this thing to stop him from turning, but he is smart Hulk. So I'm not really sure. It was a bit wonky. Anyway, so he's normal for a bit. They get into a car crash and they're bleeding, and she's bleeding and he's bleeding, and she goes to kind of pull him out of the car, and their blood mixes up, so she gets a little bit of his blood in hers. So that's how she becomes She-Hulk.
My internet like completely went off. My bad.
Yeah.
Somebody downloading too much porn.
Shh. Hey, don't say that.
You gotta mute YouTube.
Yeah, we're getting
Hold on.
echo. He muted himself.
He's trying to figure it out. Yeah. So anyway, so that's how she becomes She-Hulk. I think they should have skipped the first episode fully. This second episode was like 32 minutes or so. It's short. What they should have done was they should have just taken one snippet of her having a blood transfusion or something, like just make up something really quick.
Yeah.
And then ignore all the training and have flashbacks of Hulk training her. And none of the talk back, like him saying, "Okay, you got to throw this boulder," and then she tries to throw it, and then cut, no talking, no her, no, I'm better than you. Just do it that way. I'm still echoing things in that way.
Damn it.
Still an echo.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks for dropping in. Could not be reached.
Things could not be reached. Well, here's the thing. Two things. First of all, he became Smart Hulk between Infinity War and Endgame. We don't know how. We didn't need to know how. He's just Smart Hulk now. Okay, cool. I actually applaud Disney for doing something without making a 6-hour explanation about how he became Smart Hulk.
Right.
1. 2.
Well, for now.
Incredible Hulk. Started out. Beginning credits. He's in the chair. He gets the beam. He turns into Hulk. Beginning credit montage. Perfect. Do that for She-Hulk. Beginning montage. She has the thing. You see Hulk training her. She's She-Hulk when you start the actual episode. Done. Why do we have to be treated like we're stupid?
Right.
That's the question. Ultimately, the question becomes, why do we have to be treated like we're stupid?
Well,
Like,
it wasn't. She is She-Hulk right away. Like, okay, episode 1, she is She-Hulk right away. It is flashbacks to how she got there, and she does make fun of the fact that you need an origin, because she does turn to the camera. She's like, "Okay, I know everyone needs an origin. Here it is." So it is kind of funny. Look, they're doing what we want. They're just not doing it very well in the character. I'm a character person. I like the characters. That's all I care about. If the story isn't as good, I can accept it. If I like the characters, I like it. The problem is that she's undermining Hulk's training all the time. That's what it is. Look, it was fun to have them montage training. It's like, okay, they're doing these things. It's like, well, here, it's like you have to be a superhero now. You have to watch what you're going to do. And, if you get angry and all this crap. So he's telling her the right things. But because it was written so poorly, it came across so bad that it would have been better to just be flashbacks and not full scenes. Because in a flashback, he's just like, okay, Jen, let me see you lift the boulder. And she's like, oh, lifts it up and then throws it. That's it. But in this one, he throws the boulder and then she's like, I threw it further than you. And then he picks up and throws it into space. So, like, again, in the trailers, that was misleading. People were like, oh, she's stronger than Hulk. This is so stupid. But in the next shot, he picks up a boulder and throws it into space. And she's like, oh, okay. He is stronger than her. Now, we didn't see that in the trailer, right? So, again, people are getting angry because, he's like, but she's not stronger. But we didn't see in the trailer. But also, what we didn't see after that was she's, like, being irritating to him every time. And I don't care if he's stronger. I care that she's being irritating. That's what I care about. Anyways, that's all gone in episode 2 because they don't have that. And literally episode 2, at the end of episode 1, she has a 1-second fight. So episode 2 starts off and she's been fired because they're like, well, we can't have Hulk running around the courtroom smashing crap. And then, so everything that happened in episode 1 is gone. It's like her boss is gone, that irritating guy's gone. I'm like, so why did you introduce these characters if they're not going to be any? I think this was going to be episode 1 because it's really short. It starts off with her. She's like, I've got no job. You know who her dad is?
Who?
Freaking Perfect Strangers, man.
Yeah.
Not Balky, the other guy.
There was only one joke in episode 2 that I actually kind of giggled at. It was like the guy being like, "Oh, does Hawkeye pick up his arrows when he's done?" That was kind of funny,
that's
but
the father.
that was.
Steve, you never watched Perfect Strangers?
I never heard of it.
No, I haven't watched. Remember, don't assume I've watched any television as a kid, unless I say I watched it because I was a hardcore gamer. That's what I was doing. I had like 39 Nintendo games. Like, it was ridiculous.
Okay.
I was a hardcore gamer. I was always renting games. I didn't watch television.
It's Mark Lynn Baker. You know him. He was in Noises Off, wasn't he? Was he Noises Off?
We need a cricket sound.
There was a pretty bad groaner in episode 2, I gotta say.
One of them.
There was, well, so did you catch the whole? Okay, so she's trying to defend Abomination, and like she calls Hulk for like confirmation, and then Hulk's like, "Don't worry, I was like that was so long ago. I was a completely different person."
No,
literally.
That was funny.
And I was
then
like,
and she looked at the camera like, "Yep."
I was like, "Oh my fucking god."
That's funny. Well, that's what She-Hulk did in the comics, right?
Yeah.
But you got to be careful too on this, because this is separating people from the know and the not know or whatever. It's like, did you see the Addams Family thing that happened? The casting with Louise Guzman or whatever as Gomez. Yeah. Everyone's pissed off over that. They're like, "Oh, that's not Gomez." It's like, except that it's fucking exactly Gomez from the comics.
Yeah. Great.
No, he is Gomez. Yes.
He is. And the thing is that people know Raul Julia, John Aston, right?
Yeah.
Like, to them, this is what it is, right? And it's like, but that's not what the original thing is. So what are you arguing about? Like, if people are upset over the jokes, oh, She-Hulk's too jokey and she's doing too many references, like, that's what She-Hulk does, right?
Yeah,
so
that is what the comic is. That's what
the comic is.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to be careful. Now, I wouldn't have known that, but unlike a lot of people, when something's coming out and I don't know something, I make sure I do know. So I read the first year. I do a year. I just do 1 year. It's not a lot to ask. It's 1 year of She-Hulk. I read 12 issues. That's it. And I'm like, yeah, that's what She-Hulk is. My problem is that this show doesn't have enough of that.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you can get the references, everything right, but if you have a crappy character who you find irritating, it doesn't matter what else you put in.
Right.
Like,
now, I didn't find her irritating in this one.
Right.
Heroic Gangster, thank you so much for popping. I kind of... I mean, and this Flash thing is such rubbish. People are saying, well, it's scored high. Go ahead.
I'm just like, please don't ruin Daredevil. Please.
I don't think they're going to ruin him.
I mean, we might have to do a lot of praying for that, because there hasn't been a lot that they haven't ruined on Disney Plus yet. I mean,
I'm not worried. At least for this show in particular, I'm not going to be too offended. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So let me give you my take on being angry. So, I mean, I'm in the know of stuff, right? But when I posted it, my last angry video was He-Man Revelations, right? And why was I angry? I was angry at that for a lot of reasons. But here's it's like people that are angry over stuff that they didn't care about anyway. Right? So look, I have seen the 6 Lord of the Rings films.
Yeah.
The 3 animated films.
Right.
And I saw the first thing I ever saw of Lord of the Rings was the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings.
Me too.
That's
that's a lie. No. I saw that second.
Okay. So then I saw the movie. So I like all the movies. I have some of the toys. I have a couple of Funko Pops, like that stuff. That's it. Rings of Power comes out. I don't know anything about this. People are like, this is effing not Tolkien. I'm like, okay, it's not Tolkien. So I asked Sean. Sean's like, well, I said, what is it? Like, what's going? He's like, well, it's not based on this, and it's not really based on anything. And they kind of like messed it up a little bit of the lore and all that. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, why didn't I post a big angry J-Man video? Because I don't love Lord of the Rings. Obviously, I've never read it. I've read The Hobbit and I watched the 6 movies. So if everybody's telling me this isn't really that cool, then I just won't watch it. And I'm going to try to go back and I read book 1 of Fellowship of the Ring. I know they're 3 books, but they're actually divided into books within books.
Yep.
They're not really 3 books.
No.
Like they're multiple books because they're not released in the way that we think that they're released.
Right. Yeah.
Like they're not released that way. Like someone didn't release this fat book and say, oh shit. It's like 3 Musketeers was not a book. It was like, like sections published at a time.
Right.
And someone later on said, oh, let's, mesh that together. It's like the third Musketeers book is 3 mini books, right? Man in the Iron Mask is like the 5th book if you're counting that way, but it's really the third. It's part of the 3rd book.
Well, that's how they published in Victorian era, right? They were periodicals. You got chapters. You didn't get a book release. You got periodical chapters every month. Literally, they would come in off the boats and they would pick them up at the docks, and it would just be a section of the book, and that's what you got. That's why Stephen King decided to write. Like, The Green Mile is not a book. I have the book. I have the collected book, but I have the segments. Because in actuality, The Green Mile is 6 different mini books. The Green Mile. So I have the 6 original release mini books, and then I have the full collected hardcover.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So yeah. So there shouldn't be this rage. Like the people who are raging against She-Hulk are the people that need content for their channels.
Right. Right.
It's like, oh, F this She-Hulk and all that. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Were you a She-Hulk fan from the beginning?
Stephen King.
Yeah.
What is Stephen King on our show?
Different seasons.
Yeah.
Different seasons. Awesome.
So that's where it is. The Green Mile and everything. Yeah.
Hey, Arkham.
But
yeah, so people getting angry and doing videos are the people that need content because that's how it works, right? So that's why they're doing, but it's fake rage. Like I was angry at He-Man Revelations because I was a He-Man guy, and I was angry at Revelations because they said this is a continuation of old He-Man, and it was a lie and it sucked. Nobody's saying this She-Hulk is exactly Sensational She-Hulk. They're like, we're borrowing from Sensational She-Hulk. And I saw, and apparently the writers or one of the writers or something didn't even read She-Hulk comics. Well, I mean, look, I can't read everything there is. But what you're supposed to do is, if you're hired to do a show or you want to do a show, you're supposed to read it.
Yeah.
And
basically the story I use is I forgot the guy's name now. Shit. Who directed Freddy versus Jason?
Ronnie Yu.
Ronnie Yu. Ronnie Yu didn't know shit about Jason, didn't know shit about Freddy. So I have the making of Freddy.
He didn't.
Jason. And I've got the making of Freddy versus Jason, the like a book. And he literally went and watched all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies and watched all the Friday the 13th movies and made notes. And he's like, okay. He goes, Friday the 13th movies. They're dumb teenagers. They're always stoned or drinking or sexed up. He's like, they get killed a lot in crazy ways. The Nightmare on Elm Street people are troubled teens that are dealing with problems, social problems or mental problems or physical problems, whatever. And they get bothered by Freddy in their dreams. So he's like, I need to represent both styles of victims in this movie. And I need to connect it somehow. And someone has to be the antagonist. So out of Freddy and Jason, well, Jason was a special needs kid who was, not paying attention to and drowned.
Take care.
See ya. Who are we losing? Oh, Crimson. All right, Crimson. It's like he was a special needs person who wasn't taken care of and wasn't looked after, and he drowned. Freddy was a child molester and killer.
Right.
You can't get on his side at all. Like nope. Jason, you still can be like, well,
sympathetic
a little bit. Like in the beginning, at least he was sympathetic. He started out sympathetic. So they're like, well, we have to make Freddy the aggressor because the villains drive the plot. Note to the WandaVision hate or to the Doctor Strange 2 haters, the villains are the story. It's like, so Freddy is the story. He resurrects Jason, right? And that's how that all goes.
Well,
so anyways.
That's just interject. People make that mistake all the time that they say the protagonist is the good guy and the antagonist is the villain. The protagonist is actually whoever drives the story. So actually the protagonist in Doctor Strange 2 is Scarlet Witch. The antagonist is whoever's trying to stop them. So the antagonist is actually Doctor Strange.
Right.
Can't argue with a confident man.
But that's just his. I I just hear that used all the time. I'm like, no, it's wrong, but whatever. I'll continue.
Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, yeah, so people rage hating, and it's like, F this, and I was like, okay, well, I'm sorry, were you a She-Hulk fan? Like, where's your She-Hulk collection? Like, I rage hated on. I'm going to talk about it because that's what we talk about. But I'm not angry and upset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm not angry. I'm not angry or upset over She-Hulk or whatever. It's like okay. The second episode was like okay to me. DW, our buddy, mutual friend of Steve and I's, he did not like it.
The thing is that I'm not necessarily like, I'm not skipping She-Hulk because I'm angry at She-Hulk, or
right.
I'm skipping it because, and we had this conversation, it's just to me insanity to keep doing this. Like, it's not good. It's not going to be good. I knew it wasn't going to be good. I'm now treating Marvel and DC movies like I do any other movie, which is just, it's not an automatic watch for me anymore. Right. It's now going to be, I watch the trailer. If it looks good, I'll watch it. If I watch the trailer and it looks like crap, I won't watch it. And that's where I think, because we always said, or we always, well, in phase 1 to 3, we didn't have a choice because they were all interconnected. You had to watch all of them if you wanted to get to the end.
Right.
But phase 4 has no connection. And if it has a connection, it's beyond my comprehension. So I don't feel obligated to watch every single movie and every single show now. Will I watch the Halloween special? Yes, because I want to see how they do Werewolf by Night. It could be complete crap again, but I want to see how they do it. I'll watch the Guardians special because it's James Gunn, and I like how he does Guardians. But it's now going to be case by case, because Moon Knight burned, Ms. Marvel burned, Hawkeye wasn't burned, What If was horrible, Falcon and Winter Soldier burned, Loki burned. I'm like, you're burnt. I don't have enough skin. I can't keep getting burned. I gotta stop. I gotta stop at some point and say, if it doesn't look good, I just know as soon as I saw the trailer for She-Hulk, I'm like, this just does not look good. I think I'm going to skip this one. If J-Man or, Sean or one of the people I really trust comes to me and says, no, man, you got to watch it, then I'll take it. Right. But it's getting to a point now where I'm like, Disney Plus has to get back my trust, because as we've talked about J-Man multiple times, they're interested in content, not quality.
Right.
And I'm just tired.
Sorry, I just stabbed myself.
What?
I just stabbed myself with a knife.
So Skeptic is, I don't know, performing self-mutilation. I don't even know how to describe it.
I'm trying to put this Band-Aid on, but it's not like sticking on. It's kind of a weird spot. Whatever.
I
recommend you try another sport, like knitting.
You gotta take up knitting, Skeptic.
I'll stab myself more.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is that, see, I want everything to be good because I like superheroes. So I'm going to look for the good things in every show, even the crap ones that we've seen, right? Like, I'm like, okay, like, what can Moon Knight? Well, Moon Knight looked pretty cool, and when he fought, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
and the first episode was really good. And
the first episode was like, I think it was okay. And I'm like, yeah, kind of like, like, I want this to be good. So I'm looking for the good. I'm always looking for the good. I lost my headset there. I'm always looking for the good. I want it to be good. That's what I want. So it's like, I'm hoping that something will happen that'll be like, yeah. So I didn't hate this second episode. I thought it was okay. I liked her talking to Blonsky. I liked the way that she came up with the idea to defend him, because she has to defend him. And I'm like, this is kind of fun or whatever. So I think this was the first episode. I think this was supposed to be the first episode. Everything got set up here. Is that me echoing there? Skeptic, am I echoing or no?
I don't hear an echo. Wait.
Oh, okay. No, I heard some like feedback again.
Sorry, it might be me. I don't know.
I don't hear it now though.
It might have been this. I was using this to hold it. Maybe it was like
Sweeting. Yeah, like I want it to be good, so I'm looking for the good things. Now, some I want to be good more than others. So for what's some of the examples? Let's say Loki. I think Loki is a cool character. That's it. I don't love Loki. I don't care about him enough to be like, I will find cool stuff in this show because I like Loki. So I like She-Hulk, but I never read She-Hulk comics. But I always liked She-Hulk. I always thought she was really cool, but I never read the comics. So it's weird. I want this to be I want it to be good. Hey Arkham.
What are you talking about?
She-Hulk. It's like I want to like it because I'm looking for good things in it because I like the Hulk universe of stuff. So I literally think this was going to be the first episode. Look, everything that's in this show is the setup. She gets a new job, and they want her to be Hulk. They want her to represent or do all the cases that involve metas, which makes sense because she's a meta. And they're like, and the guy's like, no, we want you to be She-Hulk in the courtroom. Like we want She-Hulk defending and prosecuting. We don't want Jennifer Walters. She's like, oh, okay. And she's like, well, I have to rebuy my whole wardrobe. It's like, well, you can afford it now because we're paying you a lot, right? So it's like, okay, I like that. There's some fun stuff in this second one. I thought it was not too bad. But yeah, not really anything happened. So DW, who's our buddy, he pointed out that nothing really happened.
Nothing really did happen.
No, nothing happened because this was going to be the first. I just know it. I know this was supposed to be the first episode. Everything that happened in episode 1, except for her turning into She-Hulk, has zero continuity here. Like, she's at a different law firm, she gets fired. It's like, what was the point of even trying? Like, they introduce characters like, there's her boss, there's this one guy who's always, like, trying to beat her, right? It's like, but they're all gone in this. All of a sudden, episode 2, they all leave because she's in a new place. I'm like, why did you? I think they went back and they're like, oh, we better add, some stuff to this to spice it up or something. And then they're like, oh, we want to add all this, like, this women are being treated like crap or whatever stuff. And it's like, even though it doesn't fit the character of She-Hulk, or otherwise, if they didn't, it's the weirdest second episode. Like, what's an example? Like, let's say Cheers. It starts out, it's in the bar. And then in the next episode, it's just Sam Malone and he leaves Cheers and buys another bar. You're like, what was going on there? Like, it was so weird. It's like, he's in this new job. I'm like, well, what happened to your old job? Well, she got fired. I'm like, well, why couldn't they have just opened up a superhero division in her old job? You know what I'm saying? It was so weird. It's so weird. Well, I would say, Steve, don't even watch episode 1 because it will just sour you on the character. Just watch episode 2 because she's not as cheese.
I do like the Easter. I do like the Easter eggs, like
yeah, those are all funny.
Wolverine Easter egg and stuff like that. That was pretty cool.
What was the Wolverine one?
I think they just mentioned menting calls and stuff like that. You didn't see that?
Wait, what did they mention? Let me look it up.
The Wolverine Easter egg that he's in the universe. They mentioned his claws and everything like that.
Oh, okay. So yeah. She just said a bunch of stuff. Yeah. She said like a bunch of random powers or something. That's like, And then what was the funny thing? She did say something funny, and then they kind of like said, "Yeah, that's weird." Or I can't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, see, heroic gangs. I'm gonna. Hey, Andrew. So I got TV show pilot introduction episode 1.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, you should be sorry.
No, we're not. Skeptic, calm yourself.
I'm just joking.
Calm yourself.
Yeah.
It's in the Canadian Criminal Code, eh? Yeah. Like there's legal precedent setting cases in law.
You should start putting ground rules towards Skeptic.
Ground. If we see the ceiling, I'm removing you. How's that?
Hey, I killed myself. That's my fucking punishment, all right?
You're gonna go to the corner for a while?
Oh yeah. Stand
in the corner for being mean. So yeah, I mean, look. So right now, I still think Moon Knight was worse. I still think Falcon and Winter Soldier. Because look, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I got angry. What If I was angered? Moon Knight, I was bored beyond anything. So far, and Loki, I just didn't care. So this is still above those, I would think. Well, let's see. Sean is here. Let's get it. I have an intro for him.
Sean decimated She-Hulk the last time he was on.
Okay, so Sean, you. Oh, I see. You're wearing Ghidra, the three-headed monster. No, you're wearing Gigan versus Godzilla. Wow, I could only see the top, so don't be upset.
Gabra is the best.
Huh?
Gabra is the best.
Who's the best?
Gabra.
Gabra or Gamera?
Who?
It's actually Gamera, but anyway.
I think that's the name of the one from Godzilla's Revenge. I don't know.
Yeah, Gabara.
Oh, yeah. Gabara.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear what you were saying.
You're literally the only person on Earth who thinks that lobster thing or whatever it is.
Gabara is just a monster thing. He's not a lobster.
Oh, he's not that lobster guy? Okay.
No. That lobster's from the one where I can't remember.
I like that movie.
Godzilla versus Sea Monster.
Oh yeah, Sea Monster. I like that. Ibara, that's Ibara. Yeah, Horror from the Deep. Sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta look up Gabra. I haven't watched. I don't like Godzilla's Revenge. We haven't rewatched.
Godzilla's Revenge is amazing, and you know it.
Oh.
I think everything's amazing.
It teaches you how to bully back. Yeah. It's like that bully is like picking on the kid, and then he learns how to fight that other kid through the Godzilla monsters.
Oh dear.
It's amazing.
And then they cut back to the monster doing the same move, and they cut back to him doing it.
I think I've only watched that twice in my whole life because I only got chest. I haven't revisited. I've been revisiting them all. Oh, I got another intro to do. Hold on a second. All right.
Hello.
Wow.
Okay, so hold on. Sean was so
I heard the call. I heard the Twitter call.
And I saw that. The call to arms.
Right.
Hark, forsooth.
Okay, so Sean, hey Josh. Okay, Sean. Now you obliterated She-Hulk episode 1. Now we didn't talk. We have not talked yet. Did you see She-Hulk 2?
Yeah, I saw She-Hulk 2.
Yeah. So now before I want to ask you because we didn't talk.
Yeah.
Didn't this feel like the pilot episode? And
this and episode 1 should have been the pilot. They should have had them both come at the same time.
Oh my god, I said that
because this has more forward momentum, right? And it makes you wonder why there even is an origin story. Why wouldn't you just have a 5-minute thing that explains all that?
Okay, so guys,
her kibitzing with Hulk is terrible television.
Oh my god. Sean, I swear to God, guys, Sean and I did not talk. I said exactly that because it's like if you have any kind of brains and you're like a person who watches TV and reads books and stuff, you understand how these work. I'm like, I was like, they literally should have taken this and maybe have a flashback of her getting her powers and throwing the boulders, and that's it. And I was because every time she talks to Hulk, it's awful. I was like, I wouldn't have had any dialogue. He should have said like, Jen, here's how you pick up a boulder, and she that's it. Nothing, because the dialogue was awful. Okay, so Sean, and then
you're not wrong there.
Yeah. So this felt like the pilot, right? Like this should have been the pilot.
Yeah.
She gets a new job. She gets a new position.
It's still not good, but
right. It's still not. The problem is that nothing happened. So DW texts us is like nothing happened, and nothing's really going on.
No, nothing's going to happen. This is a 9-episode show, and it's a Marvel show. I don't know why people don't learn. It's like Hawkeye, Falcon and Winter Soldier. What other shows were there? Other shitty shows? I can't remember.
Hey, come on,
Miss Marvel was 6 episodes. It felt like 10. It's like, oh my god.
Hey.
I don't know why it was 6 episodes.
Hawkeye was basically Home Alone too.
Yeah, because in right?
Kind of, yeah.
No, but
most
of these shows, with the exception of Loki and maybe Loki. I gave Loki a pat.
It's got a lot of visuals, but like it doesn't do anything.
Great. Loki literally sucked the soul out of my television. My television.
My dad keeps recommending me to watch it. I'm like, I don't want to. My dad really likes it.
Gray, just tell me quickly. Sum up in 2 sentences. What is Loki about? Don't pause so long. Tell me
Time
what you like
travel.
it. So what?
Multiverse.
That's it. That's bullshit. It's like
Give me a minute,
What
okay?
does that say about me? I don't know. What does it say? It says you can shit in my mouth.
Multiversal coming of age story.
Coming of age? What?
I don't know how. Like he's still 5,000.
You don't know.
Doesn't matter.
You don't know.
I don't know. I just.
Why'd you give it a pat?
Jonathan as Kang the Conqueror. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
Don't listen to Josh.
He's not in it. He sits at a desk and talks.
But it's not even the character that you'll see in Ant-Man 3. It's another version who sucks.
And you'll finally look like him with the purple helmet. And
I remember when I was a kid and I would play the Marvel role-playing game, and I always liked Kang, and I always dreamt of a day where I would see Kang in a live-action movie sitting and talking for 5 minutes. Like, who are these people? Like, I'm sitting here. Okay, we all bought comics, and some of us are still buying comics. Well, most of us are still buying comics right now.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing, J-Man. It's not a bad thing.
I told everybody that I'm done. I'm reading X-Men. I'm reading some X-Men comics personally to keep up with X-Men, but I'm not reviewing them anymore. I'm done giving Marvel any of my time in that sense.
That's sad.
I've moved everything to Spawn. I converted back to Spawn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so I picked up Spawn issue 331 or something, or whatever it was.
331?
Whatever the latest one was. And I was like, this is 17 times better than everything I've ever read in DC and Marvel for a long time. And it was $2.99, and every DC and Marvel comic is double the price. And I'm thinking, who's the idiot here? It's like me. I'm an idiot. Why am I continuing giving money to this crap?
They're the same price by me. I see Spawn comics in my shop. They're the same.
They're $2.99. It's the Spawn #1 was $2.35 or some weird number.
Yeah, and back then that was a high price.
No, it's more expensive where it's by the US. So like,
yeah, so it's $2.99 US. So for us, it's like it's like $4 or something like that.
Or something.
That does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, no, Spawn is awesome.
I picked this up today. I never owned it.
Oh, awesome!
Oh yeah.
Man. Oh man.
They never made a tabloid sized one. They just they cheapened it and just made this, but I never owned it before, so I had to pick it up.
I'll tell you why I didn't like Loki, because when I was a little kid, I always dreamt of a live action Loki where Loki gets beat up, kicked in the nuts, depowered, and is weak for the entire time.
Well, can I just say that?
What is it? Yeah, go ahead, Andrew.
When it comes to Tom Hiddleston, I'm more for when he was the evil version over New York from Avengers.
Yes,
I agree.
That was the best version of that character. Otherwise, he's like trying to make him a hero.
Well, that's the only version he's a villain.
No. Yeah. This is to appease the girls who all fangirled over him. Apparently,
it also
depends. Johnny Depp.
Here's the thing. It also depends on what iteration. This is why they say with like when people complain about a Black Adam. It's like there's multiple iterations of Black Adam in the comics.
That is true.
So there's the villain, there's the anti-hero, and there's actually the hero that they're going for. So like people can say it's not their version, but it's technically accurate from the comics.
True.
Yeah, I want the Loki who's
because like that's why I say is like when people say that's not that character, but it is actually the character that's written in the comics. Also, it's just a different version.
And I would rather one like I said, the one who used the Shatari to take over New York, saying "Kneel before the God of Mischief."
See, I've heard that argument a lot, Arkham, and to be true, fair, you shouldn't be using that argument. The argument I use is it's like
I'll be back, guys. Hold
a
on.
comic, but I don't like that version.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying, like when people say it's not Black Adam, I'm just saying that there's different iterations.
there's different iterations, but like the essence of Black Adam is he's a villain that fights Shazam. Like that's what he was created for. And right now he's part of the Justice League. But the thing is, that's because they've been trying to promote this new movie for a while now, right? So now
live unboxing.
And
Look, real quick, I just want to say for Black Adam, the only complaints I've heard is that he doesn't have the pointy ears and doesn't have the haircut.
Yeah, that he needs the pointy ears.
Yeah, he does need that.
I never really cared about the pointy ears.
And he doesn't have an Egyptian accent.
For me, I just want the essence of the character, to be honest.
Yeah, but Arkham. So if Batman didn't have the pointy ears, then that's okay, right? Because it's
it's not.
Well,
there you go.
Also, the Egyptian accent.
I don't know.
In fact, hold on.
Arkham, do you remember this?
What?
Gotham.
Okay, live unboxing.
Oh, so just out of curiosity, there was a
It's
question.
my new
in the
slippers.
chat.
No.
There's a question in the chat about DC going out of business or downsizing. Anyone heard about that?
Yeah, I know. Yes, Steve. We've been talking about this for 2 years now. But Zaslav. Let's see this.
Oh, nice.
Looks
That's
like
Looks like
Spawn.
This is the only Spawn comic I got, but that's really cool.
Yeah, it's Gunslinger Spawn.
Yeah, all the Spawn figures are the best.
Spawn number 40.
Tom McFarlane like here's the Spawn ones. All the other ones,
He's
he's like, they're good enough.
He like cheapens the DC ones.
He does
He's
cheapen
like,
the DC
you always see these videos about like legs and arms falling off the DC figures. I never see that for Spawn figures.
Yeah,
like,
McFarlane
I know it now.
This is
Dude,
one
I
I
have
had
a
from
bunch
a long
of
time.
McFarlane freaking Halo figures, and these are amazing.
Oh, are they good? Yeah.
That
Yeah,
never
like
actually happens
The
to
new
me.
Halo Infinite ones are just awful. These ones
I
are so
see
good.
people put the figures on wrong. I just like look at the directions. It's that simple.
Look, like there's so much freaking detail with these things, and these are like these used to be like $10.
Yeah, so they see this
Nowadays, like a figure
this
like
is him
this
right here
would
with
be $50
the
fucking
hair.
dollars into it.
Oh, with the
And
DC,
years.
okay, with the DC going out business.
Instead, we got this.
That's untrue because like, here's the thing. I see that from this article that always spear bullshit and stuff like that. It's like you have to, like. Here, this is from my perspective. I see a lot of BS with DC Comics over the years, where like you have a lot of misinformation, but it's not true. This is not true. This, and then it ends up like until it's official. Wait until official confirmation that it's going downsized or something like that.
I think I bought more comics this weekend than Skeptic owns in his life. Sean had to grab me a few, and I ended up buying a shit ton of all those Spawns. I got all of Scourged, almost all of Gunslinger, almost all of King Spawn, and almost everything from 300 and on. I bought like 60 comics this weekend.
Oh, I know you buy a lot.
Go ahead,
I only have
Sean.
a few.
No, I was gonna say like I think the problem is when people talk about DC going out of business because they're so crap and their sales are crap. They're only looking at floppy sales. Like you don't look at like most comic sales today are like in big bookstores and et cetera, like the trade paperbacks and everything. That's what people really buy, and that's where manga is killing it. But DC and Marvel still make money off of that stuff. And it's funny how many people buy omnibuses. It's like they're 150 a piece, and like people buy them in the thousands and thousands. So yeah.
It's like until it's official and says that they're downsizing, don't believe these BS rumors. Like there's this one website called I forgot the name, but it was a comic. It's a comic book.
Like CBR.
I think it's CBR or something like that. But like they spear bullshit. Like I remember before Infinite Frontier happened or Future State. Before Future State, and they were making the changes. They said that there were so much they were making up this bullshit that Superman was gonna die and Batman's gonna die, all the legacy characters were gonna die, but that never happened in Fear State.
Well, he only died metaphorically. Go ahead, Gray. Go ahead, Gray.
What was that last one? Let me see it.
Go ahead, Gray.
The Moon Knight or
okay. See, the thing about it is,
Moon Knight. Let me see the back.
Everybody's worried about DC. Everybody looks at their
what's that?
losses, but they don't look at their successes.
Oh, it's WCW wrestling.
Yeah.
The Joker production that's going on. Nobody's talking about that. I think I can speak for everybody and say that the Harley Quinn show sucks.
No. I like it.
I actually quite like it.
I'm sorry. I totally disagree with that.
No, I watched 5 minutes and I checked out. I did buy it all. It's right there. I have the 2 seasons right there.
Right.
But I watched 5 minutes. I was like, nope.
I will say,
it looks insufferable, but
I was okay with it.
My point is, DC is going to
well, here's the thing,
because it can't fail. It's one of those business. It can't really fail. What are they going to do? Marvel's going to buy off all the DC characters. We're going to get Iron Man and Batman in the same panel.
No, they can license out the characters though. That's the thing, right?
I found out the website. It was Bleeding Cool. Like
everyone. Bleeding Cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's a website that people believe of this bunch of bullshit that they talk about.
I will say about this here that I was fine with it first, but as soon as they made the Joker a normal guy and have a family, I checked out.
What?
Yeah, they made the Joker a normal guy.
I just don't like Harley. Harley is annoying.
That's Kaylee Coco. I'm a big bang for it.
Island, but I totally understand why the Joker started beating on her.
Message.
Andrew, he's not normal. Yes.
The Joker's I know it's just everything else is fine. It's just Harley sucks. She's so weird.
Yeah, she's irritating.
Yeah, irritating. Yes, insufferable. She's the William Shatner of.
Oh no, William Shatner is king.
No,
Shatner is great.
Overacting.
No.
You want some advice? Take your fancy clothes and your black silk underwear and go back to Disneyland.
I don't understand why people think he talks like that. I don't understand. He doesn't talk like that.
He's from Disneyland, so
he doesn't talk like this. I don't know why people think that.
No, he doesn't though. Anyways, it's like
when I forgot to say when you guys brought up the She-Hulk thing, I forgot to bring up that I did like how they made a little nod to the Edward Norton recasting, saying how that fight was years ago. I'm a different person now, literally.
I bet it was a little silly, but I'm okay with it. It's just, I'm sure. I just wanted to see them fight again. I would love to see the leader.
Well, you can't because Hulk's going into space.
Yeah.
The thing is, at this point, are half of the actors even alive anymore? I know William Hurt isn't. I think they could maybe pull off Red Hulk. They could just CGI
did you see that, Sean? At your when did that come out, Clobby? Did you see that at your shop, Sean? I didn't see it.
No, I didn't. It might have been there, but
yeah.
Is this new, Clobby?
I saw some new facsimile editions of Spider-Man annuals and stuff, which I thought was weird. But
no, it is 2022.
That's
weird.
Yeah,
what about Frank Miller?
New Frank Miller.
We need never mind.
I don't think anything.
No, I didn't see that.
I do not pick up.
Be where it is in the past.
Don't they always do that though at comic shops? I know you wouldn't do that, Clobby, but
oh, that's a good question. Would you have done that?
Well, it's like the whole Superman. That's the Superman thing was not $25 on the price.
I know,
but everybody sold it for $25.
I think $30.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I know there's a Death of Superman edition. I'm probably getting it anyway.
No, we're saying Death of Superman the day it came out.
The day it came out. We're old, so
yeah. How much is Infinity War now? Because I remember in 2015 when I looked.
You can buy the whole
when I looked, but it was not as expensive as it is now, but it makes sense why, I guess.
Infinity War, the comic, is not the movie. I think
it's not the movie.
Oh,
so
no,
it's not. No,
it's like
I
the
know
whole
that.
thing
It's not. It's nothing like it.
Warlock. It's like no one knows who that
Iron Man dies pretty fucking quick in the comic.
Yeah.
At least the Hulk is still Hulk in
That's
that
Infinity
comic.
Gauntlet. They all die.
Yeah.
Like Thor eliminate all the heroes in the Marvel universe. I remember
that was
this
Deadpool.
This one panel. He had a Cyclops. He put like a square, like a invisible square thing around his head, and he just got. I don't know how that killed him, but it's.
He basically.
Was it the last one?
Infinity Gauntlet is the first one.
Right.
And that's where he eliminates everybody fast. Oh, while Surfer's there, Hulk is left.
Dr. Strange.
Smart Hulk. It's really Adam Warlock's guys that really do anything. And it's actually, they basically just convince him to give up. And then Nebula really the final fight is Nebula, I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
Is that right?
No, she gets the gauntlet,
She gets the
and
gauntlet.
then she's crazier than Thanos.
She's crazier. Yeah. And then once they get it, Adam Warlock divvies up the stones and gives one to Thanos, actually. And he gives one to Pip. He gives one to Gamora. He gives one to Drax. He gives one to Moondragon. How many is that?
It's an excuse to make a new comic called Infinity Watch.
Yo, hold on.
Who the hell's Moondragon?
Infinity Watch. I like Infinity Watch.
No, it's awesome, but I'm just saying, it's like
I like
the whole thing's a pilot episode for this.
I like Infinity
It's
Watch.
a way to elevate B characters and make them A level. Make them
So, in that case, are we ever going to get an Infinity Watch? Probably not, considering Cap like threw him all away back.
No.
I don't think so. They did do it.
My comic shop would not. My comic shop will, if after a month they put everything up. So I went to my shop last. I went to Steve's shop the other day, Friday, and his shop doesn't mark anything up. So I got a shit. I spent $130 at his shop, and I got all of Scorched, almost all of whatever I asked you to get me. I got everything else at Steve's place. So then I went back to my shop and grabbed what I could. Now I had 15% off at my shop, so I was able to get some stuff. But my shop is like more of like an elite thing. So it's like if you don't go get, if it's not on your pull list, they'll mark it up.
Yeah.
It's not really, I don't like that practice because for me, it just limits my spending there. So I just end up going to Steve's shop, which I find.
My shop marks them up too, but like the ones I got today, they discounted me so much that like it was less than cover price for everything.
Yeah, I thought you did your math wrong, and I was going to mention something to you.
No,
I was like,
they discounted me, and I got it all for 30, and it's like whatever, man.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that helped me out. I think I might try to recapture my spawns and go from 1 to 300. I can do it.
They're around.
I've done it before. Yeah. I'm up for the challenge. I could do a 200 run, no problem.
The other thing my pet peeve right now is people pricing raw books as though they're slabbed, because they're saying if you sell them, if you submit them, you're gonna get this much. It's gonna be worth this much, right?
That's outrageous.
So pay $400 for this like $70 book, because when it gets a 9.0, it'll be worth $400. That's bullshit.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm buying a raw book because I don't want to buy slab because they're too expensive and
that's
I can't
crazy.
even read them. So
that's insane.
Yeah.
What do you mean raw book? Are you talking about
raw means not
books
not
are
graded.
not slabbed? They're not like in the plastic casing.
Oh, they're not. Oh, not.
Yeah, they call them raw now. It's bullshit. That whole thing, that ruined like that's one of the things that ruined like comic collecting.
Oh, hey,
like,
Rob put that in his top 5 things that helped comics.
How?
I don't know. He said
you don't appreciate comics if you're buying a slab comic. Seriously.
I have one slabbed comic.
You have one, yeah. I might buy 1 or 2 that are like impossible. Like I have my eye on a Tales from the Crypt comic that I'll just buy slab. Right?
I got the first appearance of Stiltman.
Yes, slabbed. Yeah,
slabbed. What's the grading on it? 6.5.
That's okay.
J-Man, did you watch what is it called? Sandman.
No, my wife.
It's very good. Have you ever read the comic books of Sandman?
No, I didn't read. Sean read them. So basically, my wife likes Neil Gaiman. Not not like him enough to follow him because he, she doesn't like his irritating tweets and his wife's tweets, but like she likes his work. So she watched the first 2 Sandman. She's like, nah, it's too boring. I was like, oh wow. I was like, well, it seems boring, eh? Is it boring or what?
I mean,
I like the comics.
They're long. They're long.
It's very
story.
What I've seen from the I watched it. I really liked it. It's actually very, very like the comic books because it's like the dialogue and like what they do in the show. It's basically
they made Constantine a chick.
What?
Yeah, I think we knew that though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not him though. It's like a cousin or something. I can't.
Yeah, it's his cousin.
Yeah.
There was a guy.
It was
my
fine.
boss.
Like I like Constant. Like they could have brought back the dude for it. Come on, Netflix, get it together.
So my boss wanted to buy a graded 10 slab book, and it was one of the issues of Batman Haunted. I'm like, I've never heard of a 10.
Can anyone? Is there a 10? I've never seen it. Sean?
I've seen a 10 online, but those could be forged. Like I'm sure you can send in like something that's brand spanking new you got yesterday and see what they do. Right?
What about a 1? You got a 1?
9.8. Doesn't it go up to 9.8?
Someone's crapped on it. Yeah.
9.8 I can make a 1 right now in my bathroom.
Oh, gross.
I searched. I did Google Images, and there are some 10s, but I don't know if they're fake or not.
10 sounds fake to me.
Like, how do you get 10? But what's 9.8?
9.8 is still really good, apparently.
No, but how did you get 9.8? What's
the point? Like,
what's point 9?
Do they give you a report saying what?
Yes.
I
think so.
Yeah, they do.
I think they do.
But there's people online that like submit the same book over and over again and get like completely different.
For sure.
And
did you see that guy's
what's the
Skeletor
report
video?
on those things?
Did you see that guy's Skeletor video? He sent in Skeletor 3 different times and got 3 different.
Figures is a whole other thing. This started with comics, and now it's gone to video games and figures. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm done with collecting GameCube shit. Like, I'm so done with that. That's ridiculous. Have you seen GameCube games? My God.
Oh, some of the GameCube games are outrageous.
I can't believe Mario 64 now is like $60, $70. Like it's an extremely common game.
Why would it be? Everyone owned it. That's
I know.
Sorry, I know Owen's just in the chat. He can't come on live because of reasons. So thanks, Owen. Hold on. Let's talk to Owen here.
So I can already answer this.
Go ahead,
Mark
Steve.
was going to say no. Everyone else is going to say yes.
No.
No?
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Well, I think, because we need to give some of the other Justice League members some time, like Superman. We haven't had a Superman movie since 2013.
Here's my point of view. You're never actually going to take a break of Batman because he's your biggest IP. It's like
Superman. He's the
superhero. It's in the Canadian Criminal Code, eh? Like there's legal precedent setting cases in law.
Okay. Here's the thing. No matter if you like Superman or not, which one sells more? Batman.
It used to be Superman.
That's a better PR.
You got a Batman on your profile.
Okay,
more people.
They took a break on Batman, and it helped because then we got the Nolan trilogy. The thing is, they should take a break only to refocus and concentrate on one version of Batman on screen, and then make that the brand. Not this dilution of like 3 other different Batman projects.
Yeah, like Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson.
The problem
I bought
is that
but I never bought the Batman one.
I think you're spreading Batman too thin now. It's starting to feel that way to me.
Gotham was like just annoying. I hated Gotham. I think everybody did though.
Gotham.
Not me. I watched it.
No,
Gotham's shit. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll see how many people watch Gotham Knights.
Oh, not me. Hell no.
Oh yeah. By the way, I don't give a shit about the new game. I'm not gonna play it. I don't know about you, Arkham. You're probably excited for it.
I don't care what he thinks.
I don't know.
No.
I will give.
Can't argue with a confident man.
Here's the thing. Like at the end of the day, I don't care what people think. I'm gonna buy what I buy.
No, I'm not telling you that you can't like it. Like honestly, good for you, man. But like, I just don't.
Well, hey,
care.
at least I'll give the Gotham show one thing. It gave us a good Joker performance in Cameron Monaghan.
We also got a really good Penguin and a really good Riddler.
Where?
We're just talking about it.
Oh, in the show, I guess.
I don't.
Yeah,
Look,
I liked Riddler in that show. I thought he was pretty good. I thought Penguin, if he was fat, because we need fat representation. Don't judge person by their body weight.
Like Dr. Eggman, he should be fucking fat. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's Eggman should be fat.
No, I don't care about Sonic.
He looks like Sonic 06.
Listen. Okay, first of all, don't test me on Sonic. I got Sonic. Genesis came out. I got that when it came out, and I got Sonic when it came out, and then I got Sonic 2 and Sonic 3.
J-Man is one of those sad Genesis people that never had the pleasures of Nintendo.
Wow!
Something for that.
I had a decent Genesis question.
Jesus Christ. We got a war going on down here. We can't find the damn thing.
It's like never had the joys of Mega Man, Castlevania.
That's sad, honestly. That's
Really,
so
the joys.
sad.
You guys never passed it. The joys of what? You guys not passing it? You can end Sonic.
I've always passed those.
You can pass anything.
I didn't own any Mega Mans, but like all the Super Mario Brothers and shit.
Nobody beats Mega Man.
I was never.
What do you mean nobody beats Mega Man? Mega Man's amazing.
Okay, anywho, so I played Sonic from the beginnings. And I don't care. I those movies are not Sonic the Hedgehog to me, but they're not bad movies. The first one was like a fun movie.
I like the second one a lot.
I watched the first half an hour of the second one. I haven't gone back to it yet. I will go back to it eventually. I'm not saying it's bad. I just stopped watching it, and I was like, I have to. I just started watching other stuff. Plus, Orphan First Kill came out.
Well, hey, I think Jim Carrey's performance saves the movie.
I think
I've got an emulator, so I've got it all.
I think it saved the movie for the first one, and it definitely enhanced the second one. But if it was a different person as Eggman, the movie still would have been okay. I think.
Like, I think Sonic's fine. It's just I don't care about the character.
I mean,
yeah.
Look, I like Batman. No, I'm not. Whoever asks, I'm not tired of Batman. I'm not tired of anything. Like this is like
Spider-Man.
Give us Nightwing.
Give us Nightwing. I'm tired.
We have Nightwing on Titans.
If every Batman thing was amazing, I would not get tired. Like some people start to get tired of MCU even in Phase 3. They're like, oh, it's MCU stuff.
I've been seeing a lot of people saying Phase 4 sucks,
and a lot of it does suck, right? But I'm not tired of Marvel. Like I want more. I want more because I got Doctor Strange 2, and I really like Doctor Strange 2 a lot. Probably more than really I should like Doctor Strange 2.
Oh, hey,
I'm cautiously optimistic for the next Avengers movies. I'm hoping they're good. I'll see them.
They probably won't be, but we're gonna hope.
Probably won't be.
They probably won't, but I'm still gonna try. It's like we're trying. We're trying our best here. I'm just not gonna give. The problem is with the comics to me is that they're really pushing the limits of me spending because they're double the price of Spawn, and they're not even half as good as I mass read. Sorry, go ahead.
How much is it by you? Because only, I think $5 here.
Yeah, so for me it's $6.50 for a comic, and Spawn is $4.
Oh, $6 is a lot of money.
$6.50. And then Spawn is $4, so it comes out to like $4.50, let's say. So it's $2 more. But for $2 more, I can get another Spawn comic.
It would be just easier just to get the DC stuff. I would say digital, if it's that much.
Right, but it costs the same.
I just watch shit I just read stuff online. To be quite honest, I don't even buy shit anymore.
I still bought.
Did you give Marvel money, Sean?
I did. Damage control.
Oh my god.
What are those shit? I don't
even think about it, pal. Don't even think about it. Sit down.
What's Marvel Monies? What is that?
No! No!
I think
What's the reaction?
No, oh God, it's not good.
Hey man, do you want to see something?
Go ahead. Oh God. No, Sean.
I mean this too, but Jenna's.
Where is it?
Oh yeah.
What are those? Honestly,
I got DC money.
No.
What the hell are these money things? What's so bad about them?
Yeah, Gunslinger's good. Obviously.
No, I got. Oh, I love this. I read this one. So good. Oh.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Oh
Is
yes.
that Leader? Who's it?
Yeah.
See that.
I got Aquaman. The Flash and the Aquaman. I got Batman the Knight. I got Batman Superman World's Finest. I got Black Adam. I got Catwoman. I got Dark Crisis Young Justice. Got Vampires. Got Flash. Then got Harley Quinn and more. Yeah, like
I'm
sorry, Clobby.
If you see my room, it's like filled with DC comics all over the place.
Damn.
Whew.
You should get some Marvel stuff in there, buddy.
Oh, good luck with that.
No, I'm still reading some of these comics. I'm only buying in physical form. I'm only buying all the Spawns, and anything Rob Liefeld. Sorry,
what does he do? Like
he does covers. He does covers and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought he like writes comics.
Well, he's doing Deadpool Bad Blood. He added some extra pages to it, and Brigade 30th or Brigade Remastered 30th Anniversary is coming out with new pages with a new character called Airborne. Airborne. Like air.
He said hair. I'm like, what?
I have a question.
I tried to say it like
his wings with his hair or something.
Like he's the heir to the Empire. You know, like Airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is he the creator of Deadpool? Because some people think
he is. There's no not.
Okay, I was just making sure. Like,
because people don't like him for reasons like Clobberin Times, who has no reason for liking him for not liking him.
Deadpool wasn't completely like shit.
Sorry.
Remember when Deadpool wasn't completely shit?
Stop it.
Why don't people like him? It's just a question.
I can't get into that right
it's
now.
It's a whole thing. Back in the day,
just give me one sentence. Just give me one sentence. One sentence.
Well, because he sold millions of comics.
He was a self-taught artist, and a lot of people love to poke fun at his artistry. And people cite him as someone who ruined comics because he couldn't draw feet. He drew pouches all the time, stupid stuff like that. But like his comics sold a lot because his breakouts and his layout was innovative at the time. I mean, you know, like it wasn't just the 6-panel thing. And to this day, like he has his detractors, but
so it's just the art itself, how he draws characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, but he was a young punk, and people just didn't like him and were jealous. So it's like he would say young people things, and people were like, "Oh, I don't like this guy." Now he's a grown ass man with kids. It's like it's not
his daughter's in college.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Yeah, and like he created Cable and Deadpool and Gideon and Domino and all in that. Cable was before that, but he created a lot of characters, and he sold He's the second highest. The most bought comic of all time was X-Men #1 by Jim Lee. The number 2, 8 million copies of X-Men were sold, and 5 million copies of X-Force #1 were sold. So if you want to look at the sales now, it's like in the tens of thousands, and he was selling millions. Right?
I would say the only thing that I disagree, like I don't hate him or anything like that, is like him acting like he knows more about DC Comics. It's like,
like Zack Snyder.
He likes the Zack Snyder stuff. I don't like the Zack Snyder stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with
I like I got enough of the freaking tweets, so I blocked him. It's like I don't want to hear no Zack Snyder shit on my freaking timeline, so block.
Yeah, the thing is like, I just blocked the hashtag restore the Snyderverse. The thing is, Rob, so I never see, what's his name? What's that?
Hey,
Zack Snyder
fanboy? I'm ashamed for being a part of that at one point.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from that guy in a while.
Well, he keeps putting hashtag restore the Snyderverse, so I never see any of his tweets anymore because
the difference with me and those people is I stopped after like 2 days. I was like, okay, it was stupid. I realized it was stupid after like 2 days.
Josh is losing millions of followers on Twitter now.
Oh.
Who's losing?
Josh, you know Josh.
Oh, why? Why is Josh losing?
Okay, I'll tell you. Number one, like,
bless you.
He said like Josh Whedon, I guess like made a, I think better DC movie than Zack Snyder.
Well, he did.
And that pissed off.
He made a better DC film.
I like the Josh Whedon Justice League better than Snyderverse Justice League, because Wonder Woman is murdered.
And also
Superman is actually Superman. I feel in that movie.
Yeah,
and Wonder Woman doesn't murder people in front of children.
It's like a
it doesn't matter about the CGI mustache. I'm not talking about that.
And he and the other thing is, he said that Wonder Woman's a terrible character.
Oh,
that pissed me off. That pissed me the fuck off.
Josh said that?
But Josh was just here, wasn't he? Is he still?
Yeah, like check his Twitter because
I don't care if he says that. It doesn't bother me. Like, who cares, honestly?
The only reason I've never blocked any. The only thing I've ever blocked in my life was Restore the Snyderverse, because I literally just don't want to see it, because it just populates Twitter now, and I'm like, I don't care about this. It's like I want Dick Tracy Part 2 from 1990. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening, guys.
30 years, man. Still waiting.
It's time to pack. It's time to put on your big boy pants and move on with your life. It's not happening anymore.
Oh, J-Man, are you gonna read Spawn from 1 onward now?
I've got them all.
I think the Snyderverse happening is more likely is less likely than like a Super Mario Brothers 2 movie.
I was gonna say, J-Man, now you could get to read in the comments, sorry, not comment section, the letters page. Tom McFarlane talking up Spawn 2 and his big lunches with Bob Shea and everything.
Oh man!
Man. Yeah.
Oh man, listen, he tried his best. I'm gonna
Harrison Ford kicked his ass.
So, wait a second. In the letters page, so Spawn.
Well, when you get some kind of master plan, you let me know, huh?
In Spawn 1, right? Todd McFarlane's like, oh man, Spawn 2 and Bob Shea, Spawn 332 or whatever on. Todd McFarlane, oh man, it's gonna happen like 332 issues later.
Yeah, I stopped reading Spawn, and he was still. I was in the 40s or 50s, and he was still talking about Spawn 2. This is not
the only reason why
I know, but Andrew, what's the difference with CGI? That means nothing. The CGI didn't look as good. Who cares?
Have that or the Flash falling on Wonder Woman's chest.
So Wonder Woman murdered people, murdered people in front of children.
Cringy line about brunch.
So I prefer the Whedon version just because it's not 4 hours.
It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours of destroying. Like, there's no way. I know, Andrew, you can like that movie. There's zero chance in this universe of ever convincing me. It's like,
whoa! Let's not over exaggerate here.
Oh, he didn't like it.
I just remember.
They have 5 minutes of chanting about Aquaman.
That's awesome.
Remember, you got the 3 Jokers.
I never got the 3.
I got the 3 cards when I was.
Oh, that's cool.
Look, I got the Batman Joker.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah,
I got the Batwoman Joker.
That's awesome.
And I got the Red Hood Joker.
You should make a really cool picture of you like having them on fire. It'd be a really cool effect on Twitter.
You know what will be very cool.
Do that, skeptic. Something tells me Arkham wouldn't burn anything he owns that has to.
Oh hell no!
Maybe if it's like Marvel or something.
I would save my comic book first if the house was on fire.
Today, Arkham, everybody was in Toronto, baby. All your boys, Capullo, Fabok. What's his? Who else is there? It's like all
I'll
those
probably
guys
go
are
there next year.
Did you guys go to Fan Expo?
No,
I didn't
Yes,
know.
I went to Fan Expo.
Wait, did it happen recently?
It's right now.
Oh shit! Wow, no, damn it. Whatever. Could have went with my dad, but
in Canada?
my dad keeps complaining about gas prices, so I don't know.
You're on the other side of the country, man. It's going to take you like 6 days to get here if you drive here.
Yeah,
What? No, I'm like 40 minutes away from Vancouver.
Yeah.
No,
Fan
he'll
Expo's
fly
in
to
Toronto.
he'll
Fan
drive
Expo's
to
in
Vancouver and
Toronto.
fly. Don't drive to Toronto. Would you, Skeptic?
Oh no! Oh, I thought you were talking about like Vancouver at Fan Expo. I'm used to that.
Oh, okay.
No, because you talked about gas, and I was like, "You're gonna drive here?"
No. That's
I have to get.
I was just about to bring that up.
If I go next
Oh,
year,
good. William
I
Shatner,
probably.
Anthony
Are
Daniels.
these
Oh,
birthdays
look,
today or
Superman,
something? What
Tyler
is this?
Hoechlin.
What is this?
This is Fan Expo.
Yeah,
He did
Oh, people
celebrities.
showing up. Shit.
But dude,
Wait, who's the
Tyler
Freddy Krueger
Hoechlin's gonna
guy?
be there.
Who's the
Superman.
Freddy Krueger guy?
It's
the what
Freddy
guy?
Krueger. It's Robert Englund.
What? I thought he died.
No, he's not.
What?
Dead.
What the hell?
Where did you have
I swore I heard like 5 years ago he died.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Oh my lord!
Somebody told me he died. All right, I don't
Someone
know.
told
that
you
was
he died.
an idiot.
Oh my God, Kevin Smith's daughter's one of the celebrities. Go get
Hey,
it.
Harley
hey,
Quinn.
J-Man, you should go there and go up to Kevin Smith and just kick him in the balls for us.
I would literally do that.
Hey, but guys, look, the
Hey,
CW
man.
Superman's gonna be there.
Go buy comic creators.
Yeah, let's go comic creators. Watch this. Arkham's gonna die.
I feel like you hate this page because it's
No,
just on
you're
the front
buying
page.
attractions. Go buy guests.
Sorry. Where's my...
Guess it.
Did anybody watch his really shitty Christmas
Comic
show? Or
Okay, look at this.
Arthur Adam.
I need to go.
Oh, shit.
I need
Well,
an
Adam's-
autograph. I need an autograph from Jason Fabak, Greg Capullo. I need Lee Bermejo.
Tom King, your buddy Tom King.
Yeah, I like Tom.
that's awesome.
Tom.
Ken Lashley, he's a Spawn artist. Ken Lashley comes to my comic shop all the time.
Oh,
I bet Spawn artists don't get a lot of love.
Tom Murphy's there too. He makes the White Knight and everything like that. I love that series.
That's
Gina
the new Hulk
Carano
series.
canceled, man. So
What, Gina Carano was supposed to be there or something?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. I'm gonna mute myself and let my wife know because I was gonna go just for Gina. Hold on.
Oh,
But yeah, like I'm probably gonna go next year, but first I have to get a passport. I don't have a passport yet.
Yeah.
Are you an American? Are you dirty American or what?
No,
You
because
buy
like
this trash comic, right?
because
Yeah,
like,
I have that.
you need a
Where his
passport.
leg is like this.
Hey, Tinian the Fourth or whatever. There, that's an Arkham character guy right
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah,
Tinian the Fourth,
I'm
man.
probably gonna get his autograph too.
Didn't he do Fear State?
He's done so much. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did Fear State.
Yeah, he did Fiercely.
Brian Azzarello.
Yeah, I have that.
What's that, Skeptic? I can't see it because you're so small.
It's volume 1 of Superman, Sean.
Yeah,
It's-
Golden Age Volume 1. It's got Action Comics in it.
Go down. What's the next Batman thing?
Oh damn! Chris
Is that The
Sarandon was
Simpsons?
supposed to be there.
Damn. What was your wife's reaction, J-Man?
No, she can't hear me. She's in the other room. I'll wait for her to walk by.
I would only care
Adam
about
Gorham?
Katie Lotes and maybe Katie Sackhoff.
I go for the CW Superman, Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I would go for every Batman creator that's there.
My partner is glad that Gina Carano is getting canceled. I hate that. But whatever. So stupid.
Who's the other Batman here?
Really?
Anthony Marc. Oh no. What?
You think Gina Carano is going to be in season 3, right?
No.
Probably not.
No?
No.
Oh, shit.
Carl Potts. Holy
Yep.
shit.
Carl Potts, that's somebody.
Yeah, no, he did.
There's a couple of people for me.
Yeah.
What
Not
about
enough
Rangers
to
of the
go, like,
Republic?
Sean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like Carl's okay. Who else? I think. Well, Arthur.
No, I don't think. I have a feeling Rangers of the Republic isn't going to be good anyway. But I don't know.
This aspect of Fan Expo is pretty cool. I just don't care about autographs. Like, to me, I'm a vendor guy, and their vendor.
The tables are awful.
Is crap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Because it's not collectors; it's just stores that you can just go to. You know,
stores.
Zellers was there one year.
Yes,
Zellers.
no, they were there a lot of years, Steve.
Yeah,
it was
like
crazy.
my point is, like, if I meet Greg Capullo probably next year, I'm gonna get my Court of Owls, that graphic novel Court of Owls signed by him.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do all that. It's
Let me
really
get my Court of Owls. I'll be right back.
He does like his Batman, but like sees some.
No kidding.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. The Batman versus Robin Court of Owls story was okay, but I don't know what the big deal of Court of Owls is, like, honestly.
Well, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, I imagine the Batman versus Robin thing didn't scratch the surface.
No.
But
No,
you
I didn't think so.
canceled. I didn't see that she canceled.
It's on celebrities.
Okay.
Guess.
I got my graphic novel.
Very good.
Okay. I'll show it.
And then
This is my big graphic novel.
Oh wow, you got the big one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nice. Yeah.
I got the
Is that the Absolute Edition?
Yeah, Absolute Edition.
Yeah.
Of course.
I got the Absolute Edition. It has the cover. This is the cover.
The slipcase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna get.
he's gonna be signing this for me.
I was gonna get Absolute Watchmen, but I ended up not getting it.
I think this cost $80.
80. Wow.
That's
pretty
good.
Absolute.
Oh, yeah, she's not there.
Absolute
That's
Edition.
sad.
This edition has
There she is.
all the Court of Owls. So the first volume and the second volume, everything
the voice
combined
is
into one.
okay.
Wow.
My God, basically the entire cast of Cobra Kai canceled, which is like why.
Oh wow.
What about the chick from Book of Boba Fett? Why isn't she going? The hell?
Now when? I don't know.
And the voice of Ahsoka is not there too.
Arkham, I got a question for you. Do you have this one?
Hold
I
on,
can't
Steve.
see.
Hold
Zoom
on.
in.
Hold on, Steve. Hold on. Let me get your solo out.
The Batman files. I probably do have to check.
This is.
Oh, I thought that was Arkham's video. I was going to say, nice Star Wars shirt, Arkham.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's just a shirt.
My chapters has the Absolute Kirby. Volume. There's 2 volumes, right?
I'll show you my next
and
one.
I'm like, I gotta save up for that.
my
man.
God.
It's almost $200, but yeah,
That'd be nice, though.
We're gonna look at. Sheesh.
What about so Steve's been getting and I got a couple from Folio Society. Would you ever contemplate those, Sean, or no? Are they too expensive?
It depends what books they have. Like, I'm sure they have.
They've got Silver Age. Like, okay, I'll show you Silver Age what they have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have the comic book stuff.
So I think they have Golden Age and Silver Age. Hold on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, they have Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze. So it's like if you go Bronze Age, it's $310 American. But like, can you guys see this? Or yeah, you can.
But
see
what's
it.
in that volume?
So I'll show you.
Give me a second. I'll show you all my Batman stuff.
You get an X-Men number. You got a giant size facsimile.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You should buy one for Arkham.
It's all the number ones.
Oh, the ones. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no,
I like that.
Not necessarily because no, it's Turning Point. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know if it's just number ones and just like selected stuff. Then
yeah, that's what it is. It's just like like Best of the Bronze Age.
Because you could get those like paperbacks. Like I know this is pumped up and it's a great presentation, but
it looks really nice. They look really nice.
They look nice. Yeah.
Did you say so? Steve got me a couple of the James Bonds, which I really should just get them all.
Yeah, I was looking at those. Like the novels are cool. Like that they.
Check this out. Hey Jordan, how's it going, dude?
I just got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from here.
Oh, the famous story.
I got Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, nice.
I got Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, that's awesome. So
And I
that's
have
the
all
book.
the bonds now. I have
The
all
art
of them.
inside is amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, how is your reading Hulk? That was you, right?
He's on 300 or something, or
403.
403. Wow.
How do you feel about the Hulk in the comics compared to everything we've gotten in the movies and so far?
We still haven't gotten Hulk.
Yeah.
That's it. Like the closest one was Ragnarok. That's the closest we ever got.
Really?
I mean, the Hulk has gone through so many permutations now. It's crazy. Like,
well, I'm gonna
right
make a hot
now
take.
he's everything.
I'm gonna make a hot take. The best depiction of Hulk in live action was the 2008 movie with Edward Norton.
No. But he's talking about comics.
Oh, really?
Okay. What is your favorite issue? Do you have a favorite issue so far?
Yes, he does.
151.
Yeah.
151. What's so great about that one?
That's the one that's got the Shaper of Worlds.
Yep.
So the Shaper of Worlds feeds off your fantasies. So he builds a world for Hulk, and Hulk destroys the world. And the Shaper of Worlds is like, what? He's like, I've never met a creature like that. Like, he literally destroys fantasies. Like, it's crazy. He destroys his own fantasy.
What does the fantasy look like?
It's like Nazis and stuff. Yeah, it's but it is so wicked. That's like one of the
That's
Hulk.
cool. I love that.
Yeah,
I need to do that.
it's awesome. Like 151 is incredible.
I will show you everything I have.
Can you guys see it? Oh, I didn't share it. Hold on. There you go. Boom.
151?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Look, it's page 2, and he's already Hulk.
Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite issue?
Hey, there's that guy. Flex. Remember?
It's like someone
Doom
gets picked
Patrol?
on a beach and then he works out.
J-Man. J-Man. You want to see everything I have of
No,
every
not everything
graphic
you have,
novel?
but show me
I have to
something.
do one by one.
Oh my God. Okay, just hold on. I'm gonna do this. And just do it that way while we're talking, because like that's gonna be too much. There you go.
All right.
I have Hush.
Yep.
I got the 3 Jokers.
Yep.
I got
Totally true.
Batman Rebirth. I got Batman Beyond. I got Gotham by Gaslight. I
Cool.
got Batman Haunted Night. I got Batman Nightfall.
Oh,
God damn, how many of those do you have?
I have a lot.
We can't go through my collection. We would never end the stream. Sean has 3 times mine.
Yeah, I do. I have Detective Comics.
Yeah, Steve has all those.
I have those ones, yeah.
Steve has all of that individual issues. I would get those for him. Remember, I used to pick those up in my shop.
I
for you.
have.
What's the rarest issue one of you
this
guys
is
have?
Batman, Master of the Future, I think it says.
Yeah.
I had the first appearance of Hawkeye.
I have.
How much is that usually now?
I paid $200 for grade 1.
I have City of Bane, both volume 1 and 2.
By the way, I was wrong. It was Hulk 155, not 155.
I have this is like a prequel comic of Batman Arkham Knight.
Is it bad?
We're going back to this Arkham.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
have
there we go.
I have Death in the Family.
Captain Access.
Death in the Family.
I have Earth 1 of Batman.
Okay.
Yep.
Batman
Yeah, it's not Earth 1. It's not my favorite. Like, but I tried out. I don't really like. I have another Batman Rebirth.
Oh, he's already the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah, oh my God.
really?
The more I have, this is gonna hurt my freaking life. You know, I have the core.
Look
Yeah.
at the Hulk nose.
So, like, do you have a least favorite issue so far?
No, you know what? Even the lesser ones, it's still Hulk beating up something, so there's no bad issues of Hulk. I would say that him at the Crossroads which is like 300.
Doctor Doom. All right.
Is awesome. Like that.
Okay.
Just that entire thing. He's
Pretty
savage.
good, Arkham.
He's Beast Hulk.
No,
He doesn't even
I
have a
had to put it
personality.
down.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's too much, man. We can't go through it all. But thanks for showing us the ones that you can't. Problematic.
Oh no, you're getting canceled, J-Man.
Cancel.
It's a Nazi logo.
It's actually the Nazis acquired it from
Yeah,
some-
swastikas.
How are you looking at this issue? What are you using to use to?
Oh, it's
Well,
called
yeah,
it's called readallcomics.com, and they literally have
I think
all
I've seen it. Okay.
Let's look
Yeah,
for.
I should use that website to just read it. Yeah, I think I have, but I don't know.
Youngblood.
I need to.
Which one do you like, Sean? 9? I think issue 9 was cool. No. I like.
What the hell?
Yeah, like
Youngblood.
Youngblood.
Yeah.
J-Man, I have a question. Would you ever have you ever read you read Batman Nightfall, right?
No. Sean
You
read
never
it.
read Batman Nightfall?
I love Nightfall.
Neither have I.
What?
You know what?
What?
How I've heard. Wow, I didn't read Nightfall. Sean got me the audio comic, and I listened.
I have it also.
Nightfall.
Yeah, so they made an audio version, Arkham. I don't know if you.
I have the freaking hardcover.
Yeah, I know. Not everybody has the time to read all of the Batman stuff. We read different things too.
Yeah. I read everything, DC. Like I read everything.
You should read Dark Comics. Dark Horse, I mean.
Dark Horse.
Yeah, Dark Horse is cool. What's a good Rob Liefeld issue to show him so this is Rob's cover.
Mm-hmm.
So he does the pencils for this issue.
Let's see his feet.
That's awesome. That's a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at so let's look at
his faces are good, honestly. Like, I mean, they're very muscly too.
Yeah, everyone's like mega fit.
Okay, so he drew all this. He drew this entire comic.
Was his artwork like the whole inspiration for like muscly like superheroes in the 90s?
No.
They were always like that, but he over exaggerated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is his art. This is more current.
Like Tick was like a big like.
Oh yeah,
Tick. The Tick is awesome. I love the Tick.
Like, see, like there's nothing wrong with the feet or movement or anything. Like,
yeah,
you can tell what's going on. It's just a battle. Like, it's like a battle, right?
Yeah.
Good art. This looks recent.
This is recent.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Hold on. You can keep talking. I'm just gonna.
He's been gone for a second. So disappointed.
Sean, because you read Reddit, would you ever want to see like a Batman Nightfall kind of movie where it, like, Batman breaks his back and Bane breaks his back, but you also have Azrael take Batman's place?
I don't think they're gonna do that.
It would be so long, right? They could do like
Dark Knight Rises.
Nightfall, Night Quest,
yeah,
and what was it, Night's End? Was that
Night's End?
Yeah.
Night
Quest is where he's like training with those ninjas and stuff. And I swear to God, that was the first time they associated Batman with ninjas in the early '90s. And he had that mantle and all that. That was cool. The whole thing is awesome.
I think it would be cool if, no matter if it's like movie or like maybe like a high budget TV series on HBO Max, I think it would be cool if you explored that stories, because I always Batman Nightfall I really love. Like,
yeah, would you care if it were a 2-part like big animated thing like they did with?
I wouldn't mind that at all. It could be animation, live action. I think it would be cool if they did it. Like, because like the story is so good. I think.
I love when Bane like throws Batman. He's like, "This is your champion," and he throws him, and then the ambulance comes in, and they're like, "Oh, make way, guys!" And it turns out to be what's his name, Alfred. Like, that whole thing was great. I really like it. It was really dramatic stuff. Yeah.
So did they not and Arkham, you probably know this. Did they not? I've heard they screwed up Hush, the animated one, but did they also screw up?
Oh, I remember that.
Did they screw up what?
Long Halloween.
Yes.
No. Wait a minute.
No, they didn't.
Was it yes or no?
I think they did. I just read Long Halloween, and then I watched the cartoon. I'm like, this isn't it.
What do you think,
I would
Arkham?
say they made certain changes, but it's not the exact.
Yeah, like making Hush the Riddler.
Oh, that was brutal.
That was a fail, man. That was a fail.
Well, what's the point of adapting the cartoon if you're not going to? I don't understand. I got this idea.
Adapting the cartoon.
Let's do Pinocchio, but instead of a boy, he wants to be a rhinoceros. I don't. It's like it's not Pinocchio. I know, but it's my interpretation of Pinocchio.
What about that gay Pinocchio?
Yeah,
I didn't like the Hush thing. Like
Hush was crap.
Yeah,
it was okay until that end.
Yeah, we're surprised.
I would say they did. Like other than the Hush, they did the relationship between Selena and Bruce pretty well within Hush.
I agree with that.
They did that pretty well. Like I didn't like with Long Halloween. It's not. You hated Nightfall?
Clobberin Times is an old man. He doesn't like anything.
What, he like 60?
He doesn't like changes to his costume.
60 is
like
young,
change?
dude.
Wow.
When you're 60, you'll be like, this is pretty young.
I love Nightfall. Like other than the New 52, after I got the New 52, I went to the older comics to get, and Nightfall was one of the first ones I got, and I really liked it.
Yeah, my only problem with Nightfall was they had Batman catching all the villains, and I was like, well, where the hell's Two-Face? So after he brings it back, then they have a flashback two-parter where he fights Two-Face, which was cool. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read Nightfall, but I really like Azrael.
Yeah, he was neat.
He looks
Jean Paul Valley.
Jean Paul, yeah.
Did you guys really not like the Power Rangers movie?
I don't know what it was. What was it? It's like it was an unearthed pilot they never aired or something like that, or what?
What? Oh, Power Rangers.
This whole Sailor Moon bullshit with Saban or whatever.
I like this movie.
Yeah, I actually kind of liked. It was a little boring, but it was okay. The recent one.
Are you talking about the
2017 or something?
17.
Oh, don't give me. Oh, what about
I thought it was okay. It wasn't terrible.
Weird. What about the one time the Power Rangers met the Ninja Turtles?
Yep.
That was great.
I have that whole Ninja Turtles series. It's
I love Ninja Turtles.
RPM is my favorite because it's got Rose McIver in it, who I met. Yay, and I got her autograph.
I like
Dino Thunder is my favorite.
Dino Thunder. Oh yeah.
Dino Thunder. I didn't mind Dino Thunder. You have Tommy and everything like that.
Yeah.
I love the costumes.
Yeah, he becomes the Black Ranger and everything.
But RPM is like the best, man. It's like it's pretty.
I like RPM. RPM was very good.
I heard Space was good.
But I hate what Netflix doing with Power Rangers. Like,
Hacky, give me the show, Jesus.
Like, I don't know what the
Power Rangers
is,
shit now.
But
oh my god.
So what was he saying? It's gonna be okay. So Band Power Rangers fame Sailor Moon pilot.
Yeah, there's like a '90s show they tried to do, and it looks crappy or whatever. Everyone forgets this. There was a live action Sailor Moon in Japan that would never make it here because it was way too suggestive. These young girls like in the sailor outfits.
Whoa!
Yeah, isn't she like 13 years old or some shit?
Yeah, they were kids, literally kids.
What on earth?
It's fine. You guys are so timid.
Wait till you see it though. They're all like,
Is it a guy's cuties?
I don't know. It's like, I mean, it is. That's what it is. So,
did any of you watch Cuties?
No.
No.
It's probably nothing. It's a foreign film, isn't it?
You know, one time
Yeah.
I read,
dude,
I heard of a script for the CW trying to do the Powerpuff Girls, and oh my god, it was horrible.
yes.
Oh, the live action
I heard
Powerpuff
about
Girls
that.
is coming out. Is that still coming out, or?
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's still coming out. They're
Oh,
just
hell no.
they're rewriting it.
I heard the script they're gonna do once on the Poindexter Lounge, and it was horrible.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, check out the Barbie movie. I'm actually really interested in that.
Well, I'll watch it 'cause it's
with
what's her
Margot
face.
Robbie
Oh, Margot Robbie.
and Ryan Gosling.
I think that the only reason
Oh,
people
I want to watch
you
this.
can.
It looks fun.
the only reason people are gonna see this is because of Margot Robbie.
Well, no, the thing is, it actually looks just like the toys and shit. It looks like the whole style
Yeah,
of it.
but I think they're gonna make fun of the toys. I think.
I like it.
Got Margot Robbie in it, like looking like that. I might be in.
Oh, Lundgren. Oh, I remember this. I remember this.
Yeah.
He-Man.
I like the live action He-Man movie. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's J-Man's favorite movie.
I memorized it, so I do love that movie.
Yeah.
Everything comes to you.
Skeletor reminds me of like Red Skull in that movie.
Let her go. I don't think so. Yeah, I love
Frank
that.
Langella chewed, like, I was shocked there was any scenery left after he was finished chewing it.
You think they'll ever make a sequel of that movie, J-Man?
No.
I remember the nostalgia crew.
Well, just watch Cyborg.
No, it's Cyborg. I know Cyborg and that are connected. It's not.
Yeah, I mean they dusted off the script and retooled it. Right?
Yeah, man. Do you think the Spawn reboot is ever gonna come out?
Who knows?
No. I keep thinking about that. It sounds terrible. It's like it was going to be like it was going to be in the perspective. I heard the Spawn movie was going to be in the perspective of two like detectives or some weird shit like that.
Sam and Twitch.
Yeah.
It sounds weird.
No, I don't think they won't do that now. Hey, where are Sam and Twitch? I haven't seen them in any of these issues. Are they dead?
No, I don't know what's going on with them.
Because Angela was licensed out and she's gone now.
Well, she wasn't created by Todd McFarlane.
Oh, who created Angela?
It was wasn't it Neil Gaiman?
It was Neil. It's partially Neil Gaiman. You're right.
I have the first appearance. So
yeah, so I had it as a kid, and I don't know.
My dad and I love Spawn. Spawn is
well, it has
fucking awesome.
Melanie Clark in it.
But Spawn is kind of a ripoff of Ghost Rider in a way.
What?
I think he kind of is.
I don't see that really.
They're kind of similar.
Linda Clark.
Oh my word.
Yep. That's right.
Well, she looks better with her normal hair.
I mean, yeah, Martin Sheen as the bad guy.
I really hope they make a good Ghost Rider movie like soon, but I don't think they will.
I like the Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, but he's not in the MCU. I want to have like a new Ghost Rider movie. I don't know. I like Ghost Rider quite a bit.
Hey, the first movie was good.
It was okay. It had problems.
Hey, his
stupid.
transformation scene was going all crazy. That was awesome.
It was alright. Yeah, but we need more fucking crazy shit like him going to hell or something.
They had Flex in this latest episode of Doom Patrol I watched from season 1. It's just like awesome.
Sean is not there.
Oh, Sean left. Oh, I was good.
Where'd Sean go?
He muted himself and ran away.
No, maybe when I talked about cuties, I don't know.
You didn't want to talk.
Yeah,
he's going to watch
pretty
it.
much killed him. He ran away. He ran away. Probably to restock his Coke Zero.
You want to talk about bad looking costumes in live action? Look at the 90s Captain America movie.
That's a good. What do you mean? That costume's awesome.
He has rubber ears.
It looks good. I don't care. I like it.
The Red Skull is Italian.
J-Man, you like it, right?
Doesn't even look like the Red Skull.
Oh, listen, I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. I don't care.
With a bunch
and what do you mean he doesn't look? Andrew, did you say he doesn't look like Red Skull? That makeup was awesome.
But then he takes it off when he's in the present.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
And he's Italian, going, "I will send my tortured souls to rest."
Yeah.
And you got Steve Rogers, Captain America, who steals people's cars.
Okay, can we talk? I'm serious though. Like, can we really talk about why the hell they made Abomination able to transform back? I'm really pissed at that.
But he can. He can.
He can't though. Can he?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
I looked it up everywhere. Everybody, I don't know. I haven't read a lot of Hulk, but
yeah.
All the Roger
He has
Corman
changed back.
What
He has
does
changed back.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, there was this whole thing he couldn't for a while, but then, like everything else in the comics, he just.
Oh my god, that looks like a motorcycle.
But why can't
It is a motorcycle helmet.
Why can't Hulk change back?
He can.
Because
yeah.
he's Smart Hulk now, and that's stupid.
He
They're
can.
gonna-
We just
okay,
don't know why
wait.
well, to be honest with you, he should not. He should rarely be Banner if it's actually
Why?
doing Hulk, because Banner
That's dumb.
was missing for like periods on end in the comics.
Yeah.
So
What
the
is
fact
that
that he's
Captain
not
America
changing back
outfit?
into Banner means nothing.
It,
That's how it
would've
should be.
been- Yeah, I agree.
Why does Captain America look like he's going to a motorcycle stunt jump?
Yeah, that was
Evil
like.
Knievel was really big back then. So.
Sean,
yeah,
did you see Flex Mentalo was in Doom Patrol an episode? At least I don't know if he's gonna be in the next one, but
Oh
like,
yeah, I have to catch up on that show, man.
it's exactly him. Look,
That's cool.
Oh, here we go.
Doom Patrol.
like, look, it's exactly him,
Oh shit.
and he wears that the whole time.
He's naked.
And like he literally he's like flexing and like things are opening up and all. It's like super
Yeah.
pumped. It's like exact. Like this
That's
is him.
great.
I like Robot Man and Doom Patrol.
Yeah, Robot Man's cool. I think I like Negative Man.
Oh, you mean Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Do you
Are
think
you
they're still
old
gonna
enough
do
to watch that show, Andrew?
Of course. I've seen scenes from it.
Do you think they're still going to do Red Hulk? I think they will.
Well, with the actor who
Yeah,
plays
but
Ross
Grey
is
Hulk.
gone now, so
I don't know. I feel like they might still. I mean, I think they could get away with it with just having him as the
Oh,
Red
I know
Hulk all
that
the
actress.
time. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
she's in
what
Doom Patrol. She's a villain in Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
Well, that's not. Yeah, that's one of them.
It's the
Like,
master.
they
She's the master from Doctor Who.
I gotta catch up on that show, man.
Yeah, she's a Madame Rouge.
What
It's
would
like,
you
it's
think?
like best
what'd you-
casting ever.
What would you think of Madame Rouge in Doom Patrol season?
I haven't
three?
seen her seasons yet, but I know the character. So
Do you guys think that there's going to be a Hulk movie like being announced in about a year when they get the rights back?
I don't know how they're
Maybe.
gonna redeem the Hulk now after
hey,
how much
happy
they
birthday,
butchered
Double
him.
C.
I'm
Happy
hoping they
birthday,
just bring him back to being crazy and angry.
You can feel it, dude! You can feel it!
Yeah, like that.
More like a Hulk
Oh, hey,
smash
Sean.
puny humans.
But like, do you guys think that there's going to be a World War Hulk movie? Like, I keep
That's what-
hearing
hold
about
on a
that.
second, hold on.
I'm
I've been
tired
seeing
of this
people
World War
saying
Hulk
that. That's
crap.
what they're
I know.
leading
There's
into
other
Hulk.
stories, man.
Yeah, there is. I don't really care for World War Hulk. I
You
just
do
want a Hulk
Maestro,
movie.
you
God
could
damn
do,
it!
like, I want a normal Hulk movie first.
Yes.
They haven't
Where
had a
he's
Hulk movie
like-
since Edward Norton.
He's Ragnarok Hulk, and he's being chased, and then he fights Leader. Leader's in it. That would be cool. Then
That
you
would
could
be
do all this
amazing.
other
That reminds me.
bullshit.
Bring back the guy who played the leader in the Edward Norton movie.
Is he alive still? I don't know. It's been so long.
Why do you think everyone's
You know.
dead?
I don't know. You never know. I don't.
It's like 10 years ago or something.
Who
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Long time.
A
10
lot
years.
can happen in 10 years.
It's 14 years, actually, but yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that right there, that photo there, that's the Hulk right there.
Is he still alive? Let's see.
He's
That's the
alive.
actor right there.
Tim Roth he's old now compared to like what in the movie. Damn.
That's
Yeah,
the leader.
no. The leader. I want the leader so badly. Seriously.
And I want this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been starting to watch the '90s Hulk cartoon as well on Disney Plus.
I like that.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
90s. Hulk.
Yeah, Incredible Hulk 19 animated.
Yeah, that was a good one.
They had Lou
Yeah,
Ferrigno
where-
voice the Hulk in that.
Really?
Lou
I didn't know.
Ferrigno.
I
Lou
couldn't
Ferrigno
recognize
was
it.
I have some of the
awesome.
toys from that.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
Bruce
Yeah.
Banner
No, I
is
like that
Bruce
show so
Banner,
far. I've
like
only
that.
watched like 4 episodes so far, but it's really good.
This
I
is my
really
favorite.
like the idea, actually, of that show. I don't know if I'm sure that's in the comics. I don't know, Sean or Steven, but I really like the idea of like his like insect friends, like the giant scorpion and shit like that. That's cool. Like they were involved with the radiation burst or whatever in that show. Do you know? You remember what I'm talking
I
about?
don't remember that from that show at all, man.
That was in like the first 2 episodes.
That's probably why. It's probably just something they abandoned. But I'll
yeah, probably. But
that's the cartoon I remember. This one, the 80s one.
I love this cartoon.
His clothes come back when he changes back to
Banner. But there was like super strength, like a scorpion, like a giant snake and shit like that. It was really cool, and they're like all like friendly with Banner because they're like a family or some shit. It was really interesting.
That is so weird.
Did someone upgrade this? Steve, did you upgrade this to Blu-ray?
Yes.
It's on Blu-ray, right?
What does it look like? Is it worth it?
Absolutely. It looks way better on Blu-ray.
Does it come with the
No.
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 All right.
It comes with no.
It's just the 6 seasons.
All right.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, I want the Trial of the Incredible Hulk, the Return of the Incredible Hulk, and the Death of the Incredible Hulk.
Basically every
movie. So Skeptic, he was supposed to, Abomination was supposed to be permanent. Like he was never supposed to be able to change back. But I do recall seeing him change back. I don't know why.
Weird.
I don't know what happened on. He was in Secret Wars, wasn't he?
No, I don't remember him at all in Secret Wars. What, the first one, right? The real one.
First one.
No.
Okay.
Because they couldn't make a figure out of him.
Can I just say something?
That's the whole point of that thing.
There was something where he changed back. Maybe it was Infernal or no, it wasn't Infernal.
Is that Daredevil? Who is that?
Yeah, it's Daredevil.
That's Daredevil.
It's Daredevil.
Murdoch.
Huh. Cool. Were they setting up a Daredevil show in the 80s?
I hate this.
No, Daredevil appeared in Hulk.
Were they setting up a show? Or?
Yeah, I think
it was
so.
a backdoor pilot. Yeah.
He even had Thor, and he looked like a Viking.
He looks just like he does in the first few episodes of the show.
Yeah.
There's Kingpin.
Oh, the Kingpin.
But that's before that.
John Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies is Kingpin with giant shade.
That's the Kingpin?
Yeah.
And that's
Thor right there. I mean, I'm fine with his design, but it's very different.
That's Thor right there, by the way.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I don't mind Thor's design. That's fine.
He looks like a Viking.
The Hulk has shoes.
He's supposed to be a Viking, kind of.
No,
Hulk
he's looking at Guardian. Wait, what's this? Over the Rainbow Bridge?
There's Hercules. There's Thor from the Legendary Journeys Hercules.
Yeah.
Did you get excited at all with like? Was that? I know that Thor: Love and Thunder was shit, but
it was.
Did you like get excited with Hercules at the end at all, or
no? Because it'll be the shit Hercules.
Yeah. I mean, he looks just like Hercules from the comics, so.
Yeah, but they all look cool. Everyone in Thor Ragnarok looks cool, but then they suck as characters.
Yeah,
because they're all jokey.
They're all stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm expecting them to be like really stupid in Thor 5. They'll make that.
That's what I want. I want this.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Where's the exact?
But how would that human being even exist?
This one. I want this one. This is exactly the one.
Yeah.
I want. This is Hercules to me right here. This one.
Yeah. He looks like that in that post-credit scene, but I don't think he's. I mean, maybe the character's gonna be shit. I don't know. I don't trust Thor 5 at all. I didn't even trust Thor: Love and Thunder because I had problems with Ragnarok.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, he looks fine there.
Yeah, but it won't be.
I bet just like every Marvel movie, he's gonna be.
Who plays him there? I don't even know who plays.
Oh, that
dude.
Is he an unknown too?
You know who's the best Hercules? I'll show you right now. Hercules.
In the Hollywood world? What in the hell?
Reg Park?
Yeah.
Well, did you know Arnold Schwarzenegger played Hercules once?
Yeah, yeah, that
this
was
is the guy
great.
that Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is the guy that Arnold Schwarzenegger looked up to and wanted to become. Just as
okay.
Yeah, like this is Reg Park. He's got a beard. He's like and Christopher Lee is like a vampire. And then there's
imagine Christopher Lee being a vampire. Where have I seen that before?
So I've got this poster. I actually have this original poster from the 60s or whatever. I have original, and it's awesome. I have like some rare posters, and I've got this one. I love Hercules. But yeah, so this movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
So
and,
yeah,
there's zombies in it and stuff too. He fights zombies. He goes to the underworld. He literally goes like, look, it looks very weird and mystical. Like this is all from the movie. It's all like, it's all very weird looking. It's done by
gels and
So it's like that's the Oracle. It's like a very weird kind of art movie. I've actually bought multiple copies of this movie, and I would pause it and then draw the scene. So I actually have a few of my pictures that I've drawn.
Oh, cool.
I think it's like a masterpiece. It's cheese, but you should watch it in Italian because it's Italian. If you watch it in Italian and then use subtitles, it's not as bad. But it is. But like, look, it's like he goes to the underworld, and it's like he goes through this flaming pit thing, and it's awesome. It's like such a wicked movie. Like, and yeah, look at this. Like, it's like this is every place, and there's like zombies coming out of coffins, and he fights like this tree. There's like this tree creature thing. And like, look at the guy's palace. It's awesome. So,
look, the set design's great.
Yeah. Like, look at this area. Like everything is smoky and misty, and it really feels like it's a different world.
Yeah. It's not like Thor: Love and Thunder where everything's fucking CG.
Yeah, well, still Thor: Love and Thunder had some good scenes, but the problem is that the movie was so bad that you just can't get into it.
Yeah.
You mean
I will give them one issue. Can they go 1 minute without cracking so many jokes?
I know they couldn't do 1 minute.
It was bad, man. I mean, once in a while it's fine, but it's like every single line, every single scene.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
They could have done it like Civil War. Civil War had problems. I think Civil War had problems where it was too comedic at some points, like with the plane, like the airport scene and shit like that. But the ending with Tony and the other two, I mean, that was serious, and that was great.
The worst thing is that after Avengers 2, Chris Hemsworth wouldn't continue playing Thor unless he made Thor funny.
Yeah, so just to say you're gone then. Like, for the actors need to do what they're told. They're not the writers.
The problem with Civil War was the storyline was garbage. That was the problem with Civil War.
Iron Man Jr.
I seriously don't understand what Marvel's problem is with not recasting. Like, they just refuse to. Like, if the actor dies, the character dies.
Rhodey, but Rhodey got recast, and
that was early on. I feel like early on in the MCU they had different rules. I don't know.
Here's the thing, with I think you're talking about T'Challa and stuff with us, like, they're not gonna be using Black Panther.
And yet,
they're not gonna be using
shitting on T'Challa.
They're not gonna be using, like, I think it was confirmed. I saw a YouTube video of I think an MCU executive talking about T'Challa, and he basically says that they're not going to be using T'Challa in the main universe. So like, he's not getting
no.
So
it's, what's your face?
I'm not gonna lie. I would have been way more excited for Namor versus Black Panther if it was actually Black Panther.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
I'm still a little excited for this movie. I don't have huge expectations of it. But
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I don't care about any of those other characters except for Black Panther. Like, they had a lineup there that poster where it's like 3 of the women. It's like, who are they again? I can't remember, man.
Like, this is Black Panther, man. Freaking Jack Kirby. Look at this.
I bet.
Look at this thing. Where's this character?
Yeah.
Like the thing is, Jack Kirby, as usual, infused excitement, adventure. Like, look at this freaking Black Panther. He's jumping around, fighting all this cool shit. Like, what the hell? Look at this crap. Friggin', what was it? Black Panther number 3? Look, like, every issue is the damn best. Look at this shit. Look at this freaking woman at the back. There's this weird creature here. So
the great thing about comics is there are no limitations, really.
So I'm reading these comics, and they're like, there's going to be a Black Panther movie, like, holy shit, look at all this cool shit, and there's like, nothing happens. You're like, what happened?
I wasn't a huge fan of the Black Panther movie. It disappointed me, to be quite honest.
Yeah, people say the only good thing about that movie was Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. I don't even like Michael B. Jordan. I think he's a douche. I don't even like him as an actor.
And yet they made him Apollo Creed's son in the Rocky movies.
I don't like him.
You didn't like him?
I know. Just Mercy, he was really good.
Yeah.
That movie where he was a big civil rights lawyer or whatever. He was good in that.
Yeah.
See, look at this shit. He's fighting. Look at this guy. He's fighting a Yeti. Where is this
badass. Dude, you know, it'd be really amazing to see in live action. I want to see Wendigo. Well,
that'd be
that
would be a dream to see him fighting like the Hulk or someone. That would be
that would be
like
cool.
okay. Look at this. Look at all these guys he's fighting. Like I'm going number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Like
take notes, Kevin Feige. Take notes.
Take notes, buddy. What's going
I
on?
don't think Kevin Feige gives a shit anymore. I think he just gave up.
Got his millions,
got
billions, or whatever.
Because when he tried, it was great.
That judging by the slate we got at Comic-Con, they're just gonna keep pumping this out until the day we die.
Also, I think it's also the fact that Bob Iger's gone. I think that's a huge thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, look at who's coming. Here's this guy's coming now, and then watch the next one. It's like
I think the new CEO is just completely incompetent.
I remember the early 2000s where a superhero movie was just its own thing and it didn't set up a larger universe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was the Doctor Strange reference, but
well, that was just a reference. But
I heard that they were actually setting up a Doctor Strange movie, but I don't know if that was true.
Man, if you were collecting just Black Panther, look how awesome your life would have been. And like
Yeah.
look, every damn look. There's these robot characters. You're like, holy
Black Panther
shit!
was fucking awesome.
Like this is like crazy. What the
Like,
hell?
by watching the movies, I and even like Avengers, like Ultimate Avengers 2, like I seriously don't understand why.
I like that.
I don't understand why people love Black Panther so much, but then I see that shit and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Black Panther in the comics is awesome. All those comics are amazing. They're just expensive. I literally thought I'm getting all these because they're crazy. Yeah, but they're expensive because they're so good. But I mean, they're crazy good. And every cover's the best. Literally, I'm like, I don't know. I was gonna get because I usually do my own. I have notepads everywhere, so my notebooks all have like a cover that I print out myself. Like this is my. I buy these notepads at the dollar store. I put this on it, right? So it's like this is just a notepad, but I use this for my notes or whatever. But I always have to make my own. You know, it's just like a dollar store notepad. So I usually print out something and put it on the cover. So I was trying to do Black Panther. I'm like, every cover is the best. I don't know what So I happened to be reading Silver Surfer at the time, so I put that on there.
Not gonna lie, but you sold me on starting to read Black Panther a little bit. I can't lie.
You can get them all from that Read Comics Online.
Yeah,
read
yeah.
all comics.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
agree with you with
It's a little overwhelming. I can't lie. I can't choose which ones I want to read sometimes.
You gotta search Black Panther.
Yeah.
I agree with you on this stuff, but ever since I was a kid, the only Marvel hero I enjoyed was Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's awesome.
Yeah.
I heard is that true? Only heard just today that there's like something about like a rumor about. Oh, I mean, it's just a rumor, maybe, I don't know, but like a Spider-Woman director. I mean, I would love a Spider-Woman movie or show. I don't think it's going to be good, but
for years.
I love Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. But which one are they going to do? Jessica Drew?
I love Jessica Drew. Jessica Drew would be great.
Okay, so Skeptic, look, this is issue 1. Okay, look at first how awesome this is. This is issue 1. Who's this crazy guy with this weird thing? Look at this bastard.
That's awesome.
This is page
already
1.
exciting, you know?
Look at page. Look, this is page 2 and 3.
Oh my god!
Why would you expect excitement out of the same studio who gave us Moon Knight and Loki, 2 of the most boring shows ever conceived?
My dad keeps bugging me to watch Loki, and like because he's saying it's super important for the rest of the series. He's saying Loki is super important for the rest of the MCU or whatever. I'm like,
Kang is introduced there.
I mean, if you can stay awake, maybe it is, but like you can't stay awake. That's the problem.
Look, where was this guy in Black Panther the movie?
Who is that? That looks badass.
Like, look at this. Look, there's so many. He has fought like 17 different types of characters. Look, now he's beating the shit out of these guys. Like, and then shit, here we go. Ooh, she shows up. What's gonna happen here? Oh my god, he's captured. Then he gets blasted, and this bastard shows up. Look at this shit. That was issue 1.
You know what happened? Comic book movies went mainstream. Think about like when we were in the 90s. Dick Tracy, super colorful. Shadow, super stylish. Rocketeer, Phantom. All these characters who no one gave a crap about had awesome individual movies. But as soon as you hit mainstream, it becomes bland and dull, and who cares?
Well, it's not just movies, Steve. It's comics too. Like comics now are written by people that want to get into comics because it's the flavor, but don't want to learn the craft or the history. And so we're stuck with these comics where like people talk for like 8 pages at a table.
There's a new Spider-Man #1 that I saw a trailer for. It's like with the Spider-Verse and shit like that. I'm so sick of Spider-Verse. And then I see Dan Slott. I'm like, okay, I'm not reading this. No, I'm good.
I'm on 313 of Amazing Spider-Man now. I've read from Amazing Fantasy #15 and then Amazing Spider-Man #1 all the way to 313. I think it's 313 now.
I thought Dan Slott was done with Spider-Man, but I guess not.
Okay. This is brand new. This is brand new X-Men. I just randomly picked a new one. Okay. Page 1. Talking at a boutique or something.
Then
There's
fighting.
a fight there.
Then talking.
Now there's protests.
Oh,
now there's talking here.
Talking.
Talking in another room. Talking. That's Cersei, by the way.
Talking.
Iron Man?
Oh, the Eternals girl? Okay.
Talking.
Look, there's talking.
Shows up. Talking.
It's so boring. My God.
Talking in another room.
Let's talking.
In a different room, we're talking.
Talking in a different room again.
Talking.
Who's that?
That's more.
We're having donuts.
Okay.
Talking.
No,
Having
they
donuts.
took a donut.
Talking in the council.
Quiet council talking, yeah.
Is the Illuminati or something?
But it's got to be quiet talking, right? Because it's a quiet council.
I think comic books have just turned into the movies because the movies just don't always have the budget to like do crazy shit. But comics, you can do anything. I don't know why they're limiting themselves so much.
Oh, look, an action scene.
Finally.
And then back to talking.
Back to talking, yeah.
There's some fights here. Okay, now back to talking. A little bit of a fight.
Like superhero stuff is all about fucking fighting. Like I don't know what this. Like, Jesus.
Right, and look at Black Panther #1 from 1960 or 70s, or 70 something.
Yeah.
So, what's the date on this? Oh, we don't have it on here.
It said 1977 or something.
Was it 77?
That's what it says right there.
77, yep.
Yeah, so 77. I was born. This is the day I was. So look at this. It's like starts off. Who's this character? Immediately fighting. There's a sword already fighting. Fighting. Talking. Fighting, because it goes right back into fighting with the ships now. Missiles. Bam. This guy appears, crashes, breaks shit up. Destroys stuff. More guys show up to fight. Now they're blasting and fighting. This guy turns the knob. More fighting, shooting, fighting these guys again. This girl shows up. Look how awesome this looks. And it's like, okay, so we have a little bit of story here. She grabs that frog thing. He grabs it back, fighting. Then this guy shows up. And you're like, oh my God, now he's going to fight this guy next issue.
So I'm wondering, how did Black Panther become like so successful? I don't get it, honestly.
Best picture at the
he was in the Avengers in the comics, so that really raised his profile.
I mean, like the movie. Like, why is the movie so successful?
Oh, because it's a message and everything. And
like about black people? What?
Yep.
Yeah, people were acting as though it never happened before, but like Blade and Shaft. Yeah. I don't know. And the more and more I think about that movie, the less and less I like it.
Yeah, I'm just pissed off. I hope they bring him back, but I'm really pissed that they killed off the Claw. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, that was annoying because Andy Serkis was great with that character. But
J-Man, did you see what I think it's Ironheart's suit looks like in Wakanda Forever?
Oh no, it's
I could care less about that character.
Ironheart?
Wakanda Forever.
God help me.
Oh, it's in the figures.
Is this
Wakanda Forever.
What is that?
Is that Ironheart?
Wow,
that doesn't even look like it.
No, go on Twitter.
Ironheart going to be in this movie?
Go on Twitter. It's on there. There's a leak photo of Ironheart.
Oh.
It kind of looks like a mixture of Power Rangers and stuff like that.
I don't really care about Ironheart.
That's not this girl because she's basically just a female Iron Man.
I mean, I don't know jack about Ironheart, so
the only reason she exists is to replace Iron Man.
Yes.
That.
You're
I don't
What the
care.
heck is what?
That looks like
is
shit.
that?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Why can't they? I don't know why they with this multiverse shit. I don't know why they just don't bring back Tony Stark with like another
'Cause
actor
Robert
from the
Downey Jr. doesn't wanna
multiverse
do
or some
anymore.
shit. Why can't they just make an Iron Man 4 or some shit with a new?
What's your thoughts on the suit, J-Man?
It sucks. I don't like Ironheart. She's trash. I hate her in the comics, and I don't like her here either. I can take some characters. I don't mind, like Laura, who is like Wolverine. You know, I don't mind X-23 X-23 is okay. I like She-Hulk. I like there's a few Spider-Woman. I like Jessica Drew Spider-Woman.
Yeah, I like Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen is like okay. So
Spider-Man's
it's like,
lame. I don't like her.
well, you know, whatever.
I like Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man 2099. He's at least he looks really cool.
Miles Morales is boring as hell.
Yeah, Miles is
being honest.
Tell that to the.
I don't think he's a very compelling character.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
thought
having
Blue Beetle was pretty good.
I don't hate Miles. I'm just like I'm not compelled by like
Yeah,
like
they made a big animated movie about him, and then they made a video game about him.
Yeah, that's what's awesome.
I like this Blue Beetle though. I like
this. Looks great.
The costume looks great.
It looks just like the comics.
Yeah,
canceling this too.
The real
I can't
Blue
believe-
Beetle.
Did you guys talk about the Batwoman like getting deleted and shit?
Who cares?
Oh, you mean that girl?
Yeah.
Batwoman.
That's
I have never heard of anything like that. Like I know that movies have been canned before, but not a $90 million movie. Never.
And the one that's
90? I thought it was 20 million.
completed.
No, it was
Shit.
$90 million.
And they just lost all of that or something. What?
They
I heard
I-
they lost 20 million.
I like Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. He's very cool.
Yep.
Like I like the
Jaime as well.
I like how he has like a scarab that fuses to his spine to make him into the
You know,
weapon.
they did
He's
try
cool
to
in
adapt
Young
Blue-
Justice.
You know, they
What?
did try to adapt Blue Beetle in Smallville once against Booster Girl.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Here's the OG Blue Beetle.
Yeah, it's the OG one.
I don't
How
have
old
this
is Blue Beetle? Like Silver Age? What?
Golden Age. He's old.
Golden Age. Wow. Yeah, it does look Golden Age with the costume, but like, wow. I didn't know Blue Beetle was that old.
Yeah.
Did they change him up? Is he black or something? Or?
He's a legacy character, so they passed the mantle down.
Oh.
So this is Dan Garrett, then it was Ted Cord, then it was Jaime Reyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Have
like
you read the Blue Beetle comics? I don't know
Did
anything
you watch
about Blue
Brave and the
Beetle.
Bold?
that cartoon.
I didn't watch too much of it, but I wish I did watch more.
Well, it's the best. You should watch it. It's the best.
Yeah, my partner loves it. So.
Oh yeah, I like the Batman and Blue Beetle fighting together. That was cool.
Yeah,
Gray
so
and
here's
blue
Ted.
Batman. That's what I like to see.
I think I just didn't like the art style of the show. It just turned me
Oh, I
off.
think it's really neat.
Basically, it's the Adam West show, but for kids.
Yeah, it's the Adam West show, but with a lot more characters, and like it's just so neat. It's my favorite Batman cartoon.
Yeah.
But there is one underrated Batman show I've heard people say.
Really? Over the
That's
animated
one from,
series?
You know, one time I've heard that people consider this cartoon an underrated Batman one, and that's The Batman from 2004.
It's all right. I like. I haven't seen it, but I've heard Batman versus Dracula is pretty good.
Yeah,
I watched it. You know what? I'm not a huge
That's
fan
the
of
one
this
right there.
animation.
I think. Yeah, I don't like the. I don't like the
design work
animation.
was
Also, I hate the Joker in that. He's like Jamaican or something.
Yeah, it's like weird.
I
do
tried
like Batman
the
design.
Batman, and I didn't like the animation at all.
What about this? Is everyone pumped up for this? Or if it's
Oh hell yeah!
canceled.
Here's the
Okay,
thing.
I'll say
Just recently,
They canceled it, guys.
No, they
hold
didn't.
on. Time out.
Hold
time out.
on.
They did not.
They
Yes,
did.
they did.
They said
No, they didn't.
Netflix.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Netflix is gonna take it now.
Yeah, Netflix or Hulu or
No.
Apple.
Here's the thing. What happened? They didn't cancel it. They're just not. It's not gonna be on HBO Max.
And can I hold on? Let me stop right there. This is a problem. If there was something, a Batman animated show that was created by the guy who gave us Batman the animated series is not a profitable thing, then nothing's safe.
Andrew, you haven't seen this yet. You don't know why he canceled it.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it to come out and you all hate it.
But here's the thing, dude. It's made by Bruce Timm, the guy who gave us Batman the animated series.
Yeah, but J.J. Abrams.
So what?
Can you put that one back up, Jay?
Batman Cape Crusader seems hype. I'm scared of it most likely going to Apple TV Plus because Hulu and Netflix aren't doing too well.
Andrew, do you trust J.J. Abrams?
That's interesting. Thanks.
I trust Bruce Timm and Matt
Here's
Reeves.
the thing: J.J. Abrams isn't writing the show.
Oh dear God! J.J. Abrams is writing the show. That's an instant pass.
Yeah. I forgot the guy's name, but
Bruce Timm.
Not Bruce Timm. Some guy that wrote some Marvel comics, I think, or some popular. I forgot his name, but he's a very good writer, and
I request elaboration.
So I don't know his name. I could search it and tell you guys.
Yeah. So what Sean was trying to get at was that we don't know what we don't know. It's a nice little poster, and it's like, ooh,
they
look,
described it during FANTOM last year.
And it's like they can describe a lot of stuff, but it might suck. It's like
there was a lot of talk about it being very woke.
Why?
So, I don't know.
Okay, I found out who
the tracks.
Yeah.
Who did it? Who did it, Arkham?
Ed.
Ed 209.
Oh man, Ed 209. I would watch it for sure.
No. Let me just share my screen because I can't pronounce his name.
I mean, at this point, AIs can write things, so
just type in writer and it tells you. Yeah, him. Up top, right here, right there.
This one.
Who is that guy?
Brubaker.
Ed Brubaker.
Yeah.
So basically, Batman looks like his
see.
very first appearance in the 40s.
This Captain America. Basically, everything in the movies was from his stories, and then he got all mad a couple of years ago and said, "I'm not getting any money from that Winter Soldier Falcon show and all that."
That reminds me. You think that was bad? Just recently, there was this DC guy named Chris Wozniak who accused Matt Reeves of stealing his ideas for the Batman script.
There was no ideas in the Batman script. That's the problem.
The thing is, for DC and Marvel are the authors in the eyes of the law. So it doesn't matter what you do over there. It's not yours.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all works for hire.
You know, every place you go, there's always someone who thinks he's a badass, right?
Alan Moore's so pissy.
But at the end of the day, I'm excited for this.
I wonder who's gonna voice Batman.
Like, I'm excited for this. I don't care if it's like. Here's the thing: I don't care where it goes unless I could watch it.
Yeah.
I don't even, at this point, I don't want Kevin Conroy to voice Batman because I want to.
You're crazy.
It's because I want a new voice. Like, I didn't hate the voice. I wasn't a huge fan, but I didn't hate the voice in the DC like cinematic cartoons or whatever. But I want like a really good new voice because he's not going to be able to do it forever.
People will never show about him.
There's who's the dude who usually does the voice in the movies now?
I'll look.
The animated movies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles is the main one right now.
I'm not a huge fan of him. He's okay. I don't know. Like the one from Hush and Batman vs. Superman. Not Superman. Fuck.
But that's the voice of the new universe.
Is that cinematic universe like dead now? Or is it still going? The animated one.
Yeah, it's still going.
It's still going.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like 4 projects coming out next year.
Right. I thought they were done with it because it was basically all just New 52 and
but then they used the Flash to make it all.
Jason O'Mara. That's the guy's name.
Because Flash turns up in that Justice Society movie, and it's the same one from that universe, so it continues on, right?
Yeah, it continues.
What do you guys think of Rebirth versus New 52?
Oh, Rebirth's way better for me.
Yeah, Rebirth is way better.
Yeah,
New
Rebirth.
52 is poo.
It seemed like New 52 was trying to be like the Zack Snyder movies, but I don't know.
No, I don't necessarily like. New 52 still gave us some good stuff like Emperor Penguin and Court of Owls and all that stuff. It wasn't like terrible. It's just that it wasn't. It would
the Batman stuff was the highlights, I would say.
Yeah,
but like, what was Superman like in New 52?
And also, New 52 was before Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
I didn't really like Superman in the DC animated movies. Like, he seems kind of like a jerk. I mean, I don't know.
Dude,
he's barely in them.
Yeah. Doomsday Parademon. He knocked the shit out of Doomsday. He knocked the shit out of Darkseid.
New 52, where they struggled was Justice League. Like Wonder Woman and Superman had a romance.
Yeah, and they had a whole comic together. Yeah,
silly.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, New 52 kind of ruined Wonder Woman a little bit too, because everyone thinks they're
big time.
Everyone thinks Wonder Woman's like this big Amazon warrior who kills people. It's like that like never happens.
Oh, come on.
It's like I've got 400 Wonder Woman comics at my leg.
You want Wonder Woman to be
like I also hate
it's like I want Wonder Woman to be the real Wonder Woman. Like Andrew, you keep saying these things, but it's like you don't apply them to yourself. So if I made Spider-Man a killer, you would say like, "That's not my Spider-Man," and I'd be like, "Why you want Spider-Man?"
The only time I ever said that's not my Spider-Man was the one in the MCU.
Well, that is people's Spider-Man. So you're arguing.
Not mine.
I know. So, and to those people, they're wrong, right? And you know more than them, and I know more than you.
That's not true. So I didn't say that.
I'm saying it. I know more than you about Wonder Woman. So
David,
I'm telling you.
I have a question.
Bow to my knowledge. What's up, Marc?
Would you agree? As much as I like Justice League, I like Justice League the anime series, and I like Unlimited. But I feel like I hate when people say this because we all know Batman's true only love interest is always Catwoman, and now people are saying it should always be Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they imply that in the cartoon, but it never made sense.
The two love interests are either Talia al Ghul or Catwoman. That's it. Catwoman.
Yeah, like
those are the only two.
I always
Batgirl?
I always thought Wonder Woman more as a friend towards Batman.
Yeah,
like
I watched
not love interest. I think like I saw this idea. And if they continue Zack Snyder's universe, Wonder Woman and Batman should have a baby and have an Amazon child or something like that.
No. I watched Killing Joke with two of my buddies, and you should have heard their reactions when they started having sex.
What was it? Was it the Home Alone going?
They were just like, "What the fuck?"
Bruce Wayne had tons of girlfriends, though.
Does anyone use shaving lotion anymore after shave lotion?
No, I use a balm, but that's it.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys? Wow.
Yeah, because I get ashy. You don't because you're white, so.
Oh no.
That's a thing, man.
Well, oh man, I don't know what to tell you.
You do, but you don't see it.
But
you totally see it with me.
Oh my goodness.
It's a thing, man. It's a condition.
It's in the Canadian Criminal Code, eh? Yeah. Like there's legal precedent setting cases in law.
Yeah. I got to explain the Canadian Criminal Code. It's like, like yes, we get.
I was looking for a clip. I almost watched the whole movie. I couldn't stop watching.
I think is that not that's his first movie, no?
Who?
That's Rick Moranis' first movie.
Oh, it could be. I
Strange Brew.
And he's like,
here, I'll look it up. What is?
Oh my god. No, I want that beginning part where he says this plan sucks. I'm not going in, but they're not on screen. He's like, okay, we gotta go in. And he's like,
it says here Rick Moranis' first movie was Strange Brew in 1983.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And he's like co-directing it too.
And this was only a year before Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he blew up big, man.
So you know what it was? It's when they go to the brewery that they explain that he's a cop. They don't explain it in the store. That gets added in the.
No, I thought in the store. Oh no, yeah, because when they go to the brewery, then they're explaining the same thing.
They explain the same thing to the girl who's the killer in Curtains. By the way,
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. The girl's the killer in Curtains. Yeah, he goes, our friend, a cop, had something threw up, and then she's like, could this happen? He's like, well, when we had men on the bottling lines, she's like, well, why don't we get some men on the bottling line?
Yeah.
And then they hire them, and they come back, and there's like, oh, you're still
like,
out here.
It's 1 second before they start picking up a beer from that. It's like, they're doing it. And
I got the new DC animated. Let me just turn.
I got it. I got whatever you got. I got.
Okay. I got this.
I got that too.
I don't care what people say. Like I don't.
I think people liked it.
No.
What movie? Is that a Green Lantern thing?
I'm gonna say this right now because it really aggravates me as a Green Lantern fan. I like Batman, but I also like Green Lantern. I love
Green Lantern too.
Green Lantern. I think. Here's the thing. Because it's Hal Jordan. People are mad because here's the thing. I love Hal Jordan, but you have to give other Green Lantern characters a chance.
Wait, people were pissed they killed him?
I'm sorry. Like, what's so wrong about having a different John Stewart? Because now
because he's black.
Now because you have John Stewart the lead, you have a problem. People have a problem.
John Stewart was a Generations Green Lantern.
He was in Justice League Unlimited cartoon.
Now,
yeah,
like you had him in the animated series. Now because he's the lead, they have a problem with it.
Oh yeah.
I'm lost.
I think I know
should
why.
say like all the Green Lantern animated movies are great. Like the one with Hal Jordan and the one where they did the anthology of the different.
This is explained very well. Like how you saw it, J-Man, right?
No, I didn't watch it, but I have it. I didn't watch it yet.
Can I say what happened?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the villain, like the Guardians and stuff like that. A guardianship in the beginning goes down and gives the ring to John Stewart. That never happens because the ring just flies to find the
right.
But something terribly happened, and all the Guardians are dead. They're all dead.
Whoa!
Someone wiped out all the Guardians.
Who was it? Sinestro?
And in the story, they explained that the Zeta Beam. You have the Zeta Beam, and you have Adam Strange, and something went wrong. Sinestro.
I knew it.
Sinestro tampered with the Zeta Beam, and began a war between the Ranians and the Thanagar.
Oh, the Hawkman
and
people.
when Hal Jordan tried to stop him, he got corrupted by a parasite that went in his body to turn him evil, but it gave him more of open view that what the Guardians were doing weren't doing good enough, so he decided to turn on them and basically kill the Guardians.
Right.
Kill the Guardians, and he's and Hal Jordan's actually the leader, and he was tricking because Green Arrow and you had Hawkgirl and you had John Stewart that was investigating this, and he pretended that he was locked up in a cell with Sinestro that locked up, but he was actually tricking everyone to destroy basically.
Well, Parallax was a bad guy, so
the Hal Jordan thing you're saying is from the comics, though.
It's called Parallax,
and he turns on the it's Parallax. Yeah, that's exactly the But that was the whole Kyle Rayner push.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they changed it to Jon Stewart, it seems like.
Yeah. They subbed in. I'm fine.
I just don't understand why.
That's a 30-year-old story.
But again, it's the point is that we gotta end the stream in a second. The point of it is that who's raging on this? Is it people that care about Green Lantern or not? Like, the only time I've raged in the last
cool,
5
years. I don't know what you're looking for.
That's cool. Yeah. Was the He-Man thing. Everything else, like, if I don't care about the thing, whatever.
I think no one has liked anything Green Lantern since that Ryan Reynolds movie in 2011.
Yeah, but
once and for all, for the cheap seats, that Ryan Reynolds movie was fine. It's just it didn't tell a story really. It's just a checklist of events, which is cool if you're a fan of the comics. You see Ola, you see the Guardians, you see Kilowog, you see all this cool stuff. It's just not really grounded in story.
They teased Sinestro getting the yellow ring and didn't pay it off.
Cool, but it doesn't pay off, right? Yeah.
Like some are actually Green Lantern fans that are saying like, oh, they ruined Hal Jordan.
No.
But that is the comics. Like, how old are these guys?
I have no clue. I don't know how old they are, but I see a lot of Green Lantern fans on Twitter saying that they ruined Hal Jordan.
Yeah, they didn't ruin him. All right, guys, we gotta go. Okay, thank you for everybody for coming on. This is a lot of fun. We're back on Tuesday. Steve and I talking about wrestling. Thursday, Sean and I are talking about something comics related. We'll figure it out.
Drywall.
All right, guys, take it easy.
See ya.
Hey, friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.